Hello and welcome back to Dirty 20s D&D. My name is Kieran and I'll be your Dungeon Master for tonight's game of Icarius, the Black Between the Stars. Joining me tonight we have Sophia, Morgan, and Maris. Unfortunately, no Blake again. He started to transition back into his pre-pandemic job of working audio for concerts, so his attendance here is going to be a little bit more sporadic, but he'll be here when he can. For YouTube news this week, How to Homebrew Quests airs this Friday, and if you haven't already, be sure to check out How to Homebrew Monsters and Campaign Settings, as they both aired during our hiatus. Also, as a reminder, we have both a Twitter and an Instagram now. Both are at dirty20s_DND. That's with an N. dirty20s_DND. Now with all that out of the way, is there anything that anyone else wanted to say?
I don't think so.
No? Alright. Then, let's begin tonight's game of Icarius, the Black Between the Stars. Last time, you all began in the halfway house, where you had just sat down to wait Gunnar's arrival. During this time, Hooten received a communication and, with basically no explanation, got up and left. He said he was sorry, but that was kind of it, and he wasn't coming back. So after that kind of out of nowhere change of plans, Mavice and Marielle went up to rest, whilst Valaris and Enyo waited for Gunnar to come downstairs. After a short talk, the front door slammed open, and a blood-soaked person crawled their way in, followed by a woman cloaked in black. She asked him where it was. He said that she would never find it, and then she killed him. So after she left, the two girls looted his body, found a map hidden in his boot, and then followed the blood trail to a nearby alley where they found his torn-up bag. And then they kept going from there until they reached an abandoned building where they figured the fight must have broken out, and they were not alone. After finding a journal that seemed to have been from where the map was torn, they were attacked by the masked woman. She stopped fighting after Belle threatened to destroy the map and started talking. She said that her name was Melody and that she was being forced to find a lich's spellbook and bring it to her home where she was reforming. She was an agent of the Silence Group, but she was just a thief, a lockbreaker, not a killer. This was not her. So the girls agreed to help her and to get her to finish her mission so she could live. She was lying. On the way there, they were stalled by a blizzard, and when Melody was sleeping, Belle and Enya hatched a plan. They woke her up and convinced her to leave the cave, to which they tried to hit her with a zone of truth. However, her chest armor protected her, though, as it was enchanted with a magic spell to stop people from giving away the truth, and she revealed that she was playing them this whole time. They then resumed the fight, and eventually, Melody, or whatever her real name was killed by the two girls. They took her gold and her magic chest piece and headed back to the halfway house with new information. By the time they got back, Gunnar had gotten up and started giving the other two party members the plan. He heard of a house by the lake, and that, after crossing the frozen wastes, a bounty of treasure was to be found within this manor. Problem is, the house that Melody wanted to take this book to was this manor, and if she was telling the truth about it, it belonged to a lich. Gunnar said that even knowing all of that, he considered it worth the risk, and that if you were too scared, he'd find another group to help him. You reluctantly agreed to the job, and headed out after gathering more supplies. The trip went mostly fine, with some ravenous snow bunnies almost being an issue, and a slight detour to grab that spellbook being done. And eventually, you all reached the front of the house, and with a quick peer through the window, you unlocked the door, and began to head in. And that's where we ended, with you all standing on the outside of a house supposedly owned by the Countess Isabella Iona Maxim III, a supposed lich queen, hopefully a very dead one, who left behind a lot of money. Alright, and to reset the scene, the air on the ground floor gives off just this cold, stale scent that creeps out. The warmth of the insulated walls creates almost like a suction that pulls the cool breeze inside, and you all hear no noise from inside as just this cold silence rings through the walls. What's the first thing that you all would like to do?
Did you say that we entered?
I said that you were standing outside and that you were about to enter.
Okay.
Yes. I'm not going to put words in your mouth. You have not gone inside.
Yeah. I feel paranoid about the door already. Like, we literally just got here and I'm terrified of doors. But
all doors are just...
Is it locked?
You unlocked it. That was the last thing you did. You
Oh,
unlocked
shit. Sorry, yeah, you're
yes,
right.
You unlocked it. Well, Bellaris unlocked it, and you looked through the window, to which you saw a dining room and a little bar. Other than that, you cannot see inside, and that is the areas that I have exposed here on the map that I made.
Okay, does anybody else have any?
I mean, I'm feeling ballsy enough to go in.
Yeah, we'll open the door then.
All right.
And head into the first room.
Yeah. So you crack the door open. You don't inherently hear anything.
Weird smells.
Yeah, it smells. I mean, it smells mostly like stale old wood. It doesn't really smell like too much of a rotting, if you feel me.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything that you guys wanted to investigate first? There are doors on your left, immediately ahead of you, over here by the bar, and then there's a passageway that you all can see continuing on through this area.
I feel like, is there anything on the table or anything like that?
It is a large table atop a blood red rug. There are 8 chairs surrounding it. The table and chairs look heavily used, but well cared for. There is nothing on top of them.
Okay.
So there's nothing on top of the table either?
No, it's a cleared table.
Okay. And the bar area is there?
Yeah. There's stuff on the shelves.
What kind of stuff?
There are partially filled bottles. They all to appear have been once insanely expensive, but since they're opened, they just were expensive. Depending on how old they are, they probably still taste good, though.
Are like the caps still on them? Like
yeah,
what kind
it looks like basically whoever tended to this personal bar inside of this mansion closed them up and put them away. It's not like... It doesn't look like, the house was attacked in any way. It looks like it was just abandoned.
Okay. Do we know the liches like when their stuff is like, are they territorial over the things in their home? Do we think?
I would ask you to roll an Arcana check, perhaps, seeing as that is a general look at sort of liches and not. Yeah.
13.
Okay. They can be pretty picky when it comes to their studies, and that's all I'll really give you. They
like
have
the place where they study.
Yes, they're the insanely intelligent tend to be picky with how their notes are stored and stuff like that.
Okay.
Other than that, I will not really say anything about how they like to keep their homes.
Can I go check the doors, please?
You may. Which doors are you checking first? Are you checking the ones on the left?
I'll check the ones on the left.
I'm gonna move.
I just want to see if they're locked or not. I'm not gonna open them right away.
You go and mess with these doors. They are unlocked.
Alright, fuck it. I'll just open it then.
Okay.
There's no safety here. We're not gonna...
You open and you see a large sitting room.
Ooh. Kind of fancy. Oh, there's another door over there. That's what... Okay.
Yeah, there's another door on the other side.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
But you guys, didn't see her on the corner, so...
Yeah. Do we want to split up, or are we gonna stay together?
I mean, I feel like we should stay together a little bit.
What did you say?
I said, well, there's only 3 of us.
That's true. Well, we got Gunner
Well, the
too.
rest are the.
Yeah,
Who
so
all is with us?
it is the 3 of you plus Marielle and Gunner. You, in case you don't remember, last session you had said that you wanted Gunner to go through all doors first.
I've inherently broken this rule.
Send him through the other one first, then.
Yeah. Oh, hey Gunner, check out. Let's you and me go into this room over here, and we'll meet y'all in that hallway over there.
So you want to go through this one with him?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna let him go first.
Yeah, push him in.
He's like, all right, and he steps inside. It's a fancy room.
All right, I'll go in.
The gun.
Okay.
The gun.
Surface level, it just looks like a sitting room. There's 3 tables, a sofa, 2 armchairs, and a very used, you can see the blackened soot on the outside's fireplace. It seems like this, because future, this is a pretty old school styled mansion from what you've seen so far. You know, you haven't seen if the kitchen's got like laser burners or anything yet. A stove that cooks with the energy of a fusion reactor. Who knows? But
Are there any paintings on the wall?
it's amazing that you mentioned that because I forgot. I mentioned this last time. On the wall over here, the one that is directly opposite of the front door. When you first walked in, you saw a painting of a woman, very large. This painting is probably 6 or 8 feet tall and 5 feet wide or so. She appears young with tan skin, long brown hair, like down to the waist and braided, and a delicate red and black dress on. She was just appearing to smile and, be looking out into the room.
Where is this painting located?
It is on, thankfully I have a white marker at the moment. It is on that wall.
Somebody better detect magic on that shit real fast.
Okay, and we're back. No clue. Everything just, both my screens shut off, turned back on. The computer didn't shut off. They could hear me, so I talked for a second. Whatever, we're back. Okay. Oh, and tabletop is crashing at the moment. All of this is amazing. So great.
That's okay.
What the fuck is... I swear, I just have to reboot my entire fucking... I'm just gonna fucking reflash my computer one of these days. This is insane.
That's okay.
So... I mean, lucky me, we didn't really do a whole lot, so everything is basically the exact same.
True.
I just gotta clear one thing. Move some minis. And we're good to go. There.
It's like nothing ever happened.
Nope. Just lost 5 minutes, but whatever.
It's fine.
Cool. And we're back. So, yes.
So this painting, huh?
Yes, it's a painting. You wanted to cast Detect Magic on it.
Except none of us have it, so it's fine.
Well, wait, what about Mariel? Or whatever his name is.
Mariel, she, I do not, here's the difficult thing. I don't have fucking character sheets for any of these people.
That's true.
I'm going to double check. If it's on the druid spell list, I will just say sure. If it's not on the druid spell list, I will say no. Because obviously it's not on the druid spell list. Yeah, it's on the druid spell list. Fuck it. I'm so done at this point. I'm so done at this point. Marielle casts Detect Magic. She has to walk within 30 feet of the painting. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And she casts Detect Magic. She looks at the painting and gets nothing. However, I will say, let's look at that spell and see how many walls that Detect Magic looks through.
Yeah, what else is magic in this room? I'm sure there's something.
So, Detect Magic, I know it can see through some walls, and it's like a couple feet here, or maybe like an inch there. Let's see what it does to wood. 3 feet of wood. So then, because she can permeate through the walls, Muriel can see that there is something magic coming from this room on the right. And there is... Let me double check something. From her current position, she can only see that there's something magic on the right. Do you want her to do a walk around of the entire open area down here?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
So she starts to walk, and she senses something magic in this room as well. She walks around. Where do you want her to go? I will say over there. When she walks over there, she says, hey, there's a staircase, and there's a chest over here.
I want her to look at those things too.
Okay. She gets about there. Everything appears mundane. Nothing magical. There is another room over there, by the way. She then circles around. There's nothing magic in the rest of the house. I will say the only magic things that she sensed were in this room and this room, both of which are currently closed.
Okay.
I feel like one of them is going to be the study of the lich, so we should just be careful.
For sure is, and
This is a 3-floor house.
Wait, okay. We gotta get a move on, boys.
How long does detect magic last? 10 minutes?
Yes. Look at you.
Smart brain.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's almost like I've been playing D&D for a few years.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of crazy.
Every day I do shock myself, though. I don't want to waste the detect magic. Part of me wants to go and look at the other...
I'm going to say detect magic is a ritual spell. She didn't, because I didn't feel like it, but you could spend 10 minutes to cast it again for free without the spell slot.
Oh, okay, then, yeah, let's look in these rooms before we go explore the rest of the house.
Okay. So, basically the detect magic is going to go. She did, like, a little walk around, so there's, like, 7 minutes left. Which room do you want to go first? Left or right?
Which one seems more magic-y?
I will say that the one, because you also know the School of Magic, on the right room it was enchantment, and on the far room it was abjuration, which is the protective magic. And enchantment is the charm and make things come alive magic.
Let's not go in that one.
Well, neither of them sound great.
Well, protection magic to a certain level, I feel like, is better than, like, golems.
Also, before the whole entire technical end of the world, Bellaris, you were interested in going behind the bar. I know. Just to remind you. There's nothing magic there.
I'll go behind the bar. I'll go behind... There is or isn't?
Is not.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
You just go back there.
Is there anything there?
There's like 15 half-open bottles, like half-filled, half-out.
Oh, I'm not drinking any. I want to be on my A game for this adventure.
If you want to roll...
If they look expensive.
Because they're open, no one's going to pay original price or whatever. But they'll probably taste good because, I mean, alcohol, it lasts forever.
Well, what if if there's another half bottle... Fill the one bottle.
And then you cast mending.
Can I use full price for that?
I'm sorry. What was that, Mavis?
Can I use prestidigitation or whatever it's called to change?
So prestidigitation can change color, taste, smell, but it cannot fill something. It cannot create something. Yes. It's great though if you're like eating hardtack out on boats for weeks. You can make it taste like different things, so you don't go crazy.
Wait, so we could just put water in there and make it taste like the rest of the wine?
Yes, but it only lasts for a certain amount of time.
Oh.
Prestidigitation.
I don't think it would get you drunk though, because
it would not. It would just change the taste.
Well, no, I'm saying to make money off of.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because you could change the color, and you could change the taste, and you could change the smell. Prestidigitation, I know for a fact, only 3 active effects at one time, so you could do all of those. And let's check. It lasts an hour. So if you do that, and then you cast mending, and then you sell it to someone, and they immediately crack it open because they're not sure, and they're like, well, I want this anyways. I might as well crack it open and decant it now. It will still taste like what they expect it to taste like.
Okay, well, it's a problem. We'll keep it,
So the
in
thing
our
is, you guys
back
don't have a bag
pocket,
of holding, so however many bottles you think you can fit in your bags, I'm going to let you be the judges of this. And if I ever ask you,
Okay,
hey,
well,
how
I'm
much
not
shit do you have in
worrying
your
about
bag,
it
and you say
right
800
now.
pounds, we're going to have a problem.
Yeah, I don't really care about this right now. Like, we can, maybe later.
Wait,
On the
we
way
can-
out.
from the opposite room, may I just give a word of advice? I know we have some friends who are talented with fire, and if something comes charging at us, I mean, I've always been a fan of Molotov cocktails myself, but that's just me.
Oh,
Back in the old college
I know
days.
we have magic
You never know.
that's the same, but it would look so fucking cool. I'm just gonna say,
okay.
leaving it there. I'll continue somewhere else.
Okay, I mean, it's a thought.
Continue checking out the furniture for your new pad.
Yeah.
I mean, like, hey,
Is it?
hey, if this place is empty, might as well be yours.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I
New
guess.
base of
I'm
operations.
spooky, I can live here. Is it even worth doing an investigation check in here? I can.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
do
can,
it.
absolutely. There could be something hidden underneath one of the chairs and
Let's
a brick
do
in the
it,
fireplace.
boys.
Who knows?
Oh shit! That's actually kind of good. Hold on. A 19.
A 19.
Wow.
You investigate, and you see that the springs on the couch, they're a little bit questionable. Probably not going to be good for your new pad. You might want to get a new couch.
Sit down and like, oh fuck, this
Yeah.
shit, my ass.
See,
anyway.
unfortunately, the sitting room, even with a 19, there's nothing. It seems like
Okay,
there's just
that's fine.
it's just a living room.
Okay.
There's not
I
even a
wanna go
TV
in
on the
the
mantle.
room.
Who is this?
I want to
Yeah.
go in the room right there.
You want to go in this room?
Yeah, I'm curious, and I don't really give a
Which
shit
magic?
anymore.
Which one is that?
I think this is the enchantment one.
It is. So
Okay,
you try
we
the
should all
door.
go together.
The door is unlocked. Do you all want to go in together?
Okay.
Make Gunner go first.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell you what.
Gunner, get over here.
Gunner.
Gunner.
Totally behind him.
I just imagine coming, Lieutenant, from TikTok.
Come get me.
Connor, the fuck are you doing? Coming, Lieutenant.
Is that good? There's only
Yeah.
there's
Sure.
a single door, so you're not fitting two people at once. All right.
Yeah.
Gunner, it's unlocked. Get in there. Oh, a kitchen.
Yeah, it's a
Ooh.
kitchen. He clicks the door open, looks inside,
Enchanted kitchen.
steps in.
I think he's gonna get knifed.
Yeah.
He's getting knifed. The two knives on the counter immediately float up. They're not surprised. It's not a surprise round, but it is initiative.
Oh,
Okay.
fucker.
Let's click over to
Okay,
combat
some
music. Let's
knives.
fucking go.
They're knives. How bad could it be? She said famously.
I'm counting that. That fell on the ground. I'm counting it.
Oh, book. I have book now.
I have my initiative when you're ready.
Same.
I need other book and pencil. Everything is everywhere, all at once.
Ha ha ha.
I
How
know.
do you kill a knife? Shit.
You get a glass cutting board.
Ah. You're right.
I mean, you just bend it in half, I guess.
And so there's
Strength
5 of
check
you.
against-
I'm not
And
strong. That's
All right,
like the
I'm
one thing
ready for initiatives
I'm
now.
not good at.
19.
16.
Yeah, this is my first time in a while with real dice. Is it
Okay.
this one?
You're good.
Yes, you roll a d20 and you add 1 to it, because that's your initiative bonus.
Okay. There's- So it has like a little dot. I don't know if
The
you
dot
can
should be in
see.
the
It could
bottom right.
Okay. So it's a 9. So with 1, so it's 10.
All right. I don't know. We're back.
Great right now. We're doing great.
This is just happening now. All right, initiatives. You already gave me yours. I don't know what's going on.
You're okay.
Is anyone okay now?
I think so. Can I ask you a question really fast?
You may.
Did we get a short rest before we came here or no?
Uh,
I can't remember.
to get, you guys had you've had a long rest.
Oh,
Because
sick. That's
it was
even better.
It was over a day's travel to get here.
Oh, okay, awesome. That makes me very happy.
There we go. There's the. Of course, flying sword is an A. Thank you, Monster Manual.
Mm-hmm.
And then.
Karen, have you heard from your parents about the house?
No.
Okay.
And then lastly, +2 is an. Alright, so it's. Alright, so the initiative order, for those who are writing it down, is going to be Belarus. It is going to be Enya. It is going to be the floating knives. It is going to be Marielle, Gunnar, and Mayvice.
Who's Enya?
Hi.
Yeah, Dr. Enya Hadley. I'm using her first name. I could call her.
Oh.
I could call her.
Yay.
Okay, so if it happens again, we're gonna try one more thing without tabletop, and if it happens again, that's it. We'll figure it out for next week. This is too much. So initiative starting. Belarus. Swords, knives, actually, just flying knives. What's happening? I don't know. What are you doing in your turn?
Okay. My thinking is, when metal gets hot enough, it melts, right?
Anything does, actually. Skin, bone.
Okay.
And that actually melts at probably a lower temperature than metal.
Moving on. You're probably not wrong.
I've done math.
I feel like chromatic orb might do well, but your laugh makes me worry.
We were laughing about bones.
Yeah, I was laughing that I've done
Not
the math
yourself.
on what melts first, metal or bone.
Okay.
Actually, I think
I'll
some
try
metals. I mean,
chromatic-
mercury's always liquid. It depends on the metal.
That's true.
Let me. Hang on. I'm looking. Okay, I don't have that. I have any of these things marked off, like my spell points. So.
You don't. You've had a long rest. Everyone's fully
Oh.
restored. You had a long rest because it took more than a day to travel here.
Okay, well, I'm gonna use chromatic orb.
And if it didn't, I'm saying it did now.
Sick.
Yeah.
Because I don't want you guys to go through this basically dungeon at half energy.
Yeah.
It's a vertical dungeon.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I'm casting chromatic orb and
Do it.
using fire.
Okay. Are you... So they're going to have cover if you do it right from here. If you walk 5 feet forwards, they won't. Are you going to walk 5 feet forwards?
Well, it's a ranged spell attack, so...
But they have cover against it because from your angle, they're kind of behind the wall.
No, I understand.
Are you
Will
going
I
to walk...
be at disadvantage?
No.
then? Okay. Walk me in then.
And now you're right behind Gunnar. You're in the door. Your arm that you're throwing the chromatic orb is in the door. They don't have cover. Are you throwing it at the close one or the far one?
I mean, the general direction. I guess the first one.
The first one? Okay. It's single target. You have to pick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the first one.
Gotcha.
And do I have to
You just say fire.
roll to hit?
You have to roll to hit. Yes. It is plus your spell attack bonus, which
Okay.
is, I don't know, +5, I think.
I feel like a 19 to hit, so
A 19 to hit. A 19 hits. Go on ahead and
yeah,
roll
I hope
damage.
it hits a knife.
Yeah. So that's they're small, they're quick, they're nimble. Roll 3d8, right?
3d8.
Yes.
11 fire.
11 to fire. You, with this bolt, you can see that the knife immediately heats up, like red hot, and starts to bend. You have bloodied the knife.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Bellaris, is there anything you want to do in your bonus action or your remaining 25 feet of movement?
I don't know. I kind of want to go in there.
Okay. Do you want me to move you
I'll go in the room.
or in the corner?
Yeah, like I'll go in there.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And I have my mage armor active.
Yes. You do that, every day. Basically, when you finish a long rest, you just go ahead and throw it back on. So with that being the end of your turn, Dr. Hadley, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna try and get in the door. Was the
I'll
Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say I'll shout to everyone. The fire seemed to work.
It was not vulnerable, I'll say that. You just did a lot of damage, and these are just a couple of knives.
Well, yeah.
I don't know if you can actually. I'm trying to flavor things now because we're at that point in the campaign. I'm gonna reach out my hand, and the flesh is gonna start to drip off until it's just bone, and I'm gonna cast Kill Touch on the one that Belle hit, and then once the spell's over, all of the goo that's falling off my hand reforms back. And
sick. All right.
Yeah,
What?
Roll to hit.
So a 15.
A 15 unfortunately misses. As
It looks so cool. It's fine.
yeah, no. As you throw this ghostly skeletal hand, you watch as the knife just starts fucking doing donuts. Just spins
God
rapidly.
damn it!
Spin
God
move.
damn it! Okay, then I'm gonna get into the room and then just keep over there.
Okay.
I wanna try and get over. I'll go with.
Here?
Can we get out of the immediate vicinity?
What do you mean by that?
So other people can get in the room. Is there any way that
I mean,
can get
you
around
could
people?
you could get here and then keep moving.
I'm just gonna go there.
'Kay.
Because, to be fair, I probably should not, with my 13 armor class, should not be getting closer to things that can stab me.
Were you drippy because you did chill touch, or?
Yeah.
I'm drippy because my magic is spooky and gross.
I will also say there is what looks like a walk-in cooler door on the far side. There are fridges and stuff in here, but there's another door
Can
on
I
the far
make
side.
it all the way over there? With
I wonder if
30
there's
No,
a
I can't.
body.
That was 5,
Opportunity
10,
attack
15.
also.
No, you only got 2 more spaces
Yeah.
for 30.
Okay, no, fuck that. I'm done.
Okay.
I'll stay here.
It is the flying knife's turn.
I'm about to get fucked up.
Flying knife 2. It's gonna go for you because you just stepped in front of Bellaris.
Yeah, you're right.
Fair enough.
7.
No! Whoa! That never happens. Holy shit.
Flying knife 1 goes for Gunnar.
Okay, well, he's tough.
Oh
He can
no.
5.
Fuck these knives.
Everything is going bad for everyone. Okay, after the knife's turn, and yes, I'm gonna keep saying that. Marielle.
Oh boy.
I don't know what the fucking
And you
druids
don't know
do.
her
The
abilities.
druid shit. Who knows? I'm
Dance and stuff.
gonna give it 5 seconds, and if not, I'm just gonna do a standard whatever thing. Because I
Every
know what
night's
druids
big
do, but
fear Makers spawn a tomato.
What about a tomato?
I said it's every knife's biggest fear.
Oh. Yes.
That is pretty good.
Yes. I mean,
Thank you.
I mean, I know where
For
you
your
took that
pity
from,
laugh.
but it's still funny.
No, it definitely is a Sam Riegel joke. For
Yeah.
sure, for sure.
Oh, amazing. Bonus action. Fantastic. You watch as Marielle runs forward, slings a quarterstaff off of her back, and slams it on the ground, and you watch as a bluish green hawk spirit blasts out of the top of it and lands in the center of the kitchen. As a reaction, Marielle can grant advantage to one person's attack roll, or no. In addition, every creature that she is allied with has advantage on perception checks. This creature lasts for 1 minute. This hawk.
Oh, sick.
Search. Cool. There's no hawk mini, but there's an eagle mini. So we have a spiritual eagle.
Oh.
So this came from Mariel or from a knife?
From Marielle. Marielle just summoned the
Okay,
spirit,
making sure.
and now yeah,
Okay.
that's her bonus action, and then
I
it's
thought
her action. She has, I only know that she has melee weapons, so I'm gonna have her cast Thorn Whip, I think, which I'm pretty sure she has. Melee spell attack. She has a plus. What's her bonus? Marielle has a plus 4 to 6 to this roll. That's a 25 to hit. For 6 damage. Wow, holy shit, that was almost perfect. And then if the creature could have been pulled towards her, the knife, but it's not, so I'm just gonna mark that damage and move on. After Marielle's turn, it is Gunnar. Gunnar guns. He pulls out his 2 revolvers from his hips, and because he has the feat, he ignores like stuff like loading properties and stuff. So he's just gonna fucking unload this thing. He also ignores the 5 feet normal disadvantage thing. So he's just
Look
gonna
at Gunner
fucking
gunning.
yeah, Gunner gunning. 2 attacks. That is a natural 20 and a miss. So that
Ew.
is 12 plus a d8. 1 delightful. So 13 damage, which is still enough to take this thing out. As he blasts once and it misses, and then he blasts again, and you see it hits directly where the shaft and blade meet and snaps this flying knife in half. He then moves over here and starts taking aim to... Well, no, he's going to move right here. He doesn't want to accidentally catch you on the shoulder. And that's going to be that. May Vice. It is your go. So,
Okay.
Marielle's in the doorway, but you're allowed to pass through allied creatures. So if you want to get in there, you absolutely can.
Okay. Just looking at the handbook here, I definitely remember spells that I certainly have.
Okay. Yeah, for context,
Can I
she
use-
doesn't know where her character sheets went. We'll fix that for next week. That only happened like right before the stream.
Yeah, I moved in all the way since the last time we had our thing, so I must have misplaced it somewhere, but I'll find it. But anyway, I know that I have Magic Missile. I don't know if that's appropriate for the space that we're in.
Magic
You did
Missile
that.
automatically hits. It does not matter. There's no way that you'll deal any superfluous damage to anything else. So
Okay.
if you
yeah,
wanted
then I'd
to...
like to use Magic.
Okay. So, are you going to walk in, or are you going to cast it from outside? The point is, as long as you can see the target, you don't have to worry. Magic Missile always hits, so your spacing really doesn't matter.
Okay, I'd like to come in like a little bit further. If that's okay.
Right
Kind
there?
of where you had me. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'd like to shoot Magic Missile for maybe my arcane arm, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, so as you hold your hand out, what kind of happens from your arcane arm?
So Magic Missile, could that be like any of the elements, or is that
It
just...
deals force damage, but you can make it look however you want. So it can look
Okay.
like fire, but really just the impact is what deals the damage. Or
Okay,
whatever.
yeah, yeah, I'll just have it look like that. I'll have it look like, like fire coming out of like my palm
Okay.
and hits the target, hopefully.
Yeah. So as you hold your hand out, these 3 orbs of fire just circle and just fire out. All 3 impact the target automatically. you deal 3d4 plus 3
Okay.
damage. So that is automatically a minimum of 6, which is this thing's current hit points. So, Mayvice, how do you want to do this? How do you want to break the knife with your magic missiles?
Make it look cool.
Okay, so he's dead?
Yeah, it's just a knife.
Kill him? Oh,
He
okay.
killed the knife.
Oh,
How do you
okay.
kill it?
I don't even know. I think, since it's fire, it just gets engulfed in the flames, and then it just kind of, like, clatters to the floor
Yeah,
and
just
shatters.
As these things hit it, it almost seems to engulf it, and it just breaks pieces off until there's nothing but, like, a scattering of wood and metal just dusted across the ground.
Thank you for the help, Karen. You say it better than I can.
Okay. So after that is done, it's quiet. You listen. There's no other noise in the house. It doesn't seem like anything was awoken by your shouting, your casting spells, the gunfire. It's all good. Now you're just in the kitchen. You find spotless other cutlery other than the 2 knives, appliances, benches. Inside of the fridge, you find the long, rotten remains of food. The power was shut off. It doesn't seem like this works. This room seems remarkably modern compared to the rest of the house. Perhaps, it got redone, but the owner liked it how the rest of the house was. They're like, yeah, I want better, like, stuff for my cooks to work with, but I'm fine with my old stuff elsewhere.
And you said the fridge or freezer or whatever.
Yeah,
is that food in?
the right here next to Mayvice, that space is where just a regular like fridge or freezer would have been. On the far side is where what looks like a walk-in cooler is, with a there's a lock on it, and you can see that it would have to be picked to open. You can see that from here. It could be unlocked, but you can see that there's like a big old one on the front of it.
Do I have a lockpick? This is just me asking myself, because I'm like, wait, do I have one?
I know that
don't.
Bellaris does.
I do not.
Bellaris has a set of thieves' tools.
What do I have?
Thieves' tools.
Yeah, I
Well,
do.
we need you to unlock this door.
Yeah, you
Okay.
go up to the door, you try it. It is locked. You will need to unlock it if you want to get in. This is a walk-in cooler.
I'll
So,
stand next to her just in
Yeah.
case
okay.
anything.
You now need to roll a Thieves' Tools check. The bonus for which is equal to 2 plus your dexterity modifier, which your dex is plus 2, so it's plus 4.
Okay. 17.
Hey, yo.
And that's super weird. My music program crashed. It's literally just
No.
Windows Media Player.
I'll be back in like 2 seconds. Quite literally.
What did she roll?
A 17.
17. Okay, yeah. So with that, the door unlocks. You open it just a little bit. It doesn't feel like it's been on. It feels pretty room temperature in there. You can see there's also a little thermometer on the outside. It's just, it's like 50 or so degrees in here because there's like insulation on the walls, but it is also like freezing outside because no sun.
Yeah.
So, what would you, do you guys want to just walk in? Do you want to push Gunnar in the room?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Gunner's been through enough. He got the knives.
I mean, to be fair, no one was touched by the knives.
True.
Yeah, no one was hit because I rolled like terribly. Inside of the walk-in, you can see some shelves on the far side, but there's no remnants of food or supplies in here.
Are there any bodies?
Doesn't seem like it. Seems like a pretty...
Admiral, can I investigate this, please? This is
Absolutely.
making me nervous.
Wait, can you re-say what is in there?
There's just some empty shelving on the far wall, and that's it. Completely wide open, empty.
I got an 18.
An 18. You walk over to the shelves, the only thing in the room, and start investigating them, and you find there's a button underneath one of them. You
Hell
click
yeah.
it, and as you press the button, you hear a whirring sound behind you as panels
Oh,
on the
fuck.
floor retract and a small 5 foot tall by 3 foot wide metal shelving unit rises up and out. On the shelves are a series of bones, seemingly trying to have been preserved, but since the power was shut off, they've been left to rot.
Well, isn't that kind of cool? Because, alright, I'm gonna head over and check them out.
Yeah, so it's just in the middle of the room. I'll just draw like a rough rectangle. It's like,
Wow.
it's about that big.
She snaps her gloves. This is giving her a deja vu. What the hell?
So it's,
Deja vu,
immediately
what?
I'll tell you, it's obvious that they're from different creatures. Like, this is not one big old skeleton, it is a series of different cuts. Yes, you may also roll a medicine check to attempt to identify what they come from.
I can do that. Hold on.
Did you say the deja vu thing out loud, or was that you to your character?
I'll say it out loud. Sure, why not?
Okay, I would respond, deja vu to what? Have you, been in this situation before?
Before I left home, I was a mortician.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so dead people are kind of my thing.
Okay.
I actually studied multi-species medical studies, so this is actually really interesting to me. 19 plus 7, whatever that is.
Okay. That's a lot. Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm good at what I do here.
I know. That's why I put these things in, because I know that you're gonna succeed and you're gonna find interesting things.
Yay!
You don't usually put checks in. You never put something hidden high up if there's no monks, because no one's gonna fucking look.
That's fair.
They're just gonna run up the wall and like, what's this? No one's gonna cast levitate.
What's in the attic?
Yeah, what's in the So what you find, Dr. Hadley, is that these are mostly from humanoids. They are not from animals. They are femurs from elves and, shoulders and arms from dwarves. There's bits where it was the spine and part of the chest. Some of these things were from children as well. It's like someone was keeping these around for a reason. And you can tell that these have been here for a while. They're completely skeletonized. There is nothing left remaining, which means that they've been here for at least a few years, if not, a lot longer than that. They don't show any signs of serious decay of the bones, which means it hasn't been like hundreds of years, but it's been a bit.
Okay. Is there anything can I discern any type of cause of death or anything like that?
None of the bones appear to be... Could you actually... none of the bones appear to be broken.
Broken, yeah.
I would like you to roll an Arcana check, though.
Okay. Hold on.
Your medicine check will make the DC for this significantly lower, but I want to see if you notice something in particular.
I'm writing notes because I will forget. No broken bones.
Gotcha.
Alright. Okay. Okay. You said Arcana or...
Yes. To notice something unique.
This is significantly worse than my medicine, so...
Okay.
Yeah, that's a 4! I don't know shit.
It
2
seems
plus
like...
3, maybe.
I will simply tell you that it seems like these bones... They came from people who were a bit older. It's like the marrow in the insides looks like they were thinning out.
Other than the
like
children, right?
Yes, no. So there were children and there were elders. It doesn't seem like there was anyone more sort of in the middle. And I say the children purely because of the size.
Okay. Hey y'all, do you want to come in here and check this out? It's kind of fucked up, just so you know.
How can I help? What were you trying to figure out?
I'm trying to figure out how they died. None of the bones were broken, and I can't really... I don't know, it just something seems off. These have been here for way too long, and they were hidden for a reason.
Okay, well, I don't know much about bones.
I think it was something magical, so if any of you can...
Sure. What do I roll for here?
Magic.
What was that? Oh, alright. So...
I think I heard detect.
You could either roll Arcana, or you could roll a medicine. But the medicine, I would say, has pretty much been cleared out by Hadley from
Yeah.
her
Okay.
almost
Well,
perfect roll.
That's good because I have a negative, like I have a -1 to medicine, so.
I got you, babe. Don't worry.
Okay. Yeah, I'll roll an Arcana.
Sounds good.
I don't think
Okay.
mine. I got a 9. I'm guessing that.
9 and yeah, not really very much. Advice?
For magical people, we suck at this shit.
Yeah.
It's a D20, right?
Yes, it is a D20 plus.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume you have proficiency, so your score, it's +6 to whatever you roll in the D20.
Oh wow. So that's 19 then.
A 19.
Ooh.
Haha, there you go.
Shit.
You notice so what could be mistaken for regular grooves and aging actually was a form of magical energy depletion. Almost like these people had the life sucked out of them.
Oh wow.
This kind of thing is seen in spells like, what's Enervation? That's the spell name. But also a lich's ability to siphon someone's soul from them. It seems like, if nothing else, the Silence Group agent was telling the truth about the fact that this place was perhaps inhabited by a lich.
Let's hope
Do we know
it's
if the
not
lich was-
still.
Do we know if the lich was male or female?
It was, according to her, it was female. It was someone named the Countess, or
Okay. I have a
Ayana?
feeling it's the picture of the lady.
Isabella
Yeah.
Ayana Maxim. There you go. I remember
She
that.
was definitely. It's very spooky, for sure, for sure. All right. I think we got all of our mystery masker tools out of this room. But I don't know if y'all want to hang out with the bones anymore.
I'm good. I can leave the bones.
I'm gonna grab, like, if there's a smaller fragment or something, I just want to bring one with us, just in case we need to, like, ritual or some shit later.
I want to
Okay.
continue exploring this house, though.
Oh yeah, of course. I just want to bring one with us.
So I hope you do. I prepared a
I
lot
mean-
for this.
Not bone.
Hopefully I don't, we don't die, but whatever.
Hopefully, but I think you'll make it, seeing as how no one was hit by those knives.
Hell yeah!
That's
Let's do
one
this,
that's one
boys.
combat that, I mean, you spent a little bit, and that was it. Okay,
Do we want to
so
go down those stairs or up into the other magic
Well,
room?
let's look
oh,
at this
those
other room
that's
next to
actually
us.
so those stairs only go up. They don't go down.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Yeah. No, it's fine. I'm just clearing that up.
Appreciate it.
What's in the room next to us? I want to go out and see it.
So you head back out. This door is very locked, and you can tell that this is quite an intricate lock. This is a difficult one to enter.
Okay.
While the other locks, I'll say, you sufficiently overcompensated with your skills. They were not that difficult compared to this one. You could now roll
Okay.
a Thieves' Tools check.
I want to wait. I want to go look in the other room we haven't looked in and see if there's a key.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
You head on over to this. I don't know what wall the door is
brain.
on, but it doesn't matter because it's not locked. It's a bathroom.
Hey yo, anybody got a pee?
Is there a key?
Do you want to... Yeah, investigate the bathroom. Sure, roll an investigation check.
You find out that it is smelly in there.
I mean, yeah, it's been left for a while. I'll say there's a...
Gross.
21.
Whoa!
Yeah. This bathroom's been left for a minute. There's no key.
Can I look around in other places for a key?
Yeah, I mean, like, there's a chest over here. It looks like it was some kind of, like a foot
Was
chest,
it
like maybe
magic
someone just
key?
tossed shoes. No. The only other magic that
Okay.
Marielle sensed in the room was in this, in the closed
I
room.
want to open it.
All right, you open it.
Be
You find some...
careful.
locked?
Be careful.
I'm going to double check one thing.
Oh,
Was it locked?
I was just about to give you guidance too.
Okay, yeah. So, as you...
Is it a mimic?
It is.
I was like,
No,
no way,
I asked if it was magic.
Mimics
Are magical.
Mimics are creatures that they do not elicit magical energies. They don't. They're just
Oh.
shapeshifters. So
Okay, it's fine. Tell me what happens.
it's gonna try to bite you, and then we're gonna roll another short initiative here.
Yay!
Because I mean, it's just one mimic against you guys. You're gonna destroy it.
I mean, Maris, do you know what a mimic is?
I will
No.
describe after I know if it hits or not. That I will give everything after I
Okay.
know if it hits, because that's gonna tell. Natural one, advantage because surprise.
I swear to God.
16.
Yeah.
Okay.
You fucking hit me by 1 point.
Roll 3.
So, what happens is Bellaris is like, yeah, there's nothing in the bathroom, walks over, kicks this chest, reaches down to pull it open, sees that it's unlocked, and then you watch as this chest, like 2 eyes open up on top of it, and then like 6 more, and then these teeth carve its way out from the golden latch. It snaps itself open. Bellaris' hands are stuck to it as it opens up. It is physically sticky. And then it slams back down on both of your arms. You are grappled by the mimic as you take...
Oh my God. Okay. What the hell?
You take 6 points of piercing damage as your arms are stuck inside of its mouth. Let's roll initiative. I'm gonna get you guys in real...
Help!
You're not in real spaces at the moment.
Yeah.
Now you are.
We're looking very Scooby-Doo gang right now with these color schemes.
I
mean,
thought
the colors
that it
are
wouldn't be a
great.
mimic.
When I'm
That's
zoomed
why
out
I
like
was
this-
just like, I'm gonna open it.
When I'm zoomed out like this, you'd have no idea who is who if you were all the same color.
I know. I
So-
love the colors. I just was like, with this
Yeah.
group of people, it's very mystery machine.
Yeah.
You
okay.
never trust any chest in a spooky place ever, or doors, honestly.
Oh, delightful. Now, just the initiative I rolled for the mimic. I'm ready whenever.
I got 13.
13 and the other two?
Unnatural 20.
So 20? I think you mean dirty 20.
Sorry.
Mavice?
It's roll plus initiative.
It is, which is plus 1.
Right.
Yes.
5.
So 5? I mean, you're tied with Marielle. I'm gonna let you go first.
Doing great today, boys.
Okay.
What's
So
the order?
the order is Belle, Enya, Gunnar, Mavice, Marielle, and then the mimic.
I'm so sorry if there's background noise because it is fucking hot in here and I had to turn my air conditioner back on. It is very toasty.
We can't hear it. It's fine.
Oh, great.
They
I
might
thought
be
I
able to
fixed
hear
my
my
noise
fan,
suppression.
but I don't care. No one's watching.
It's just us, boys.
It's just us monitoring it, and that's literally it.
So fun.
That's fine.
Fucking,
We're
I
having a good
can't
time.
believe it. Maris, Mavice is short 170 views.
That's insane.
And they watched. The audience retention is like 56%, which means people stuck around for at least like over half of it. So they watched.
Your character looks cool.
What were the views on the other ones? It's so bizarre.
Like
Not.
30 and
30.
50, and Dr. Hadley's got 3.
Yep.
The
Weird.
algorithm was just like,
Weird.
no, not today. It wasn't the
Yeah.
first one. It wasn't the
Yeah.
last one. It was the one in the middle. So I don't even know what happened.
YouTube is an amalgamation.
I mean, I don't know.
Okay, well, since I get to go first.
So, yes, because the surprise round is over. Belle, it is your turn. You are currently grappled by this thing. I don't have
Can
a mini for it, actually. I'm going to grab one.
I do firebolt or no because it's ranged?
You can, but you have disadvantage on the attack roll. I'm going to read this thing step
My
line.
hands are literally inside the chest. This seems wrong.
You have disadvantage for so many
Like-
reasons more than your hands are just inside of it. How do you think you can move your hands to cast the spell. You have disadvantage.
Fucker. I probably have disadvantage on any spell I want to cast then, am I right?
You have disadvantage on most of your spells. I will say that.
Okay, so I'm not going to try and find a different one.
I mean,
You
if you
can
had,
find one that's just verbal.
Yeah, you could either find one that's verbal, or you could find one that requires a saving throw, or you could do magic missile. Those are all your options.
Okay.
Ooh, magic missile.
From inside of it.
It explodes.
And it might have
Like a
treasure.
fire-
Yeah, but my hands are in there.
Your hands are the
And they
thing
hurt.
causing the magic, though, aren't they?
Like, I don't know how can I charm it?
I'm gonna let you know. You know the limits of your spells. Charm person requires a person. This is not a person.
I wasn't sure.
It is a chest with like 9 eyes.
Is it a creature?
It is a creature. Yes.
Animal handling.
Oh.
Uh,
you think you can animal handling this? No.
Maybe.
I'm gonna try
Let's just the
friend,
music crashed
casting
again.
friend.
So weird. You're gonna try casting friends?
Yeah, it says for the duration you have. Well, never mind. Wait, that won't work. It says for the duration you have advantage on all charisma checks directed at one creature of your choice that isn't hostile toward you. Well, it's hostile. So
It's very
that's not
hostile.
gonna work.
Some
Where
would
does
say,
it say?
it's ravenous and bloodthirsty.
Where does it say if it's verbal or?
It says components SVM or VSM. So the V is verbal, S is somatic, which means you move your hands, and material means you either need a focus or an item.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Hold on. One moment.
Most attack roll spells are somatic because it's like flavor
Oh.
for throwing them.
Okay, you can tell me if this wouldn't work because it's like too late, sort of. But silvery barbs
Oh yeah, it's too late.
says you mad. Damn it. Okay,
The attack
good to
roll
know
went
that.
through. If I say I'm rolling an attack roll against you, that's when you say, I'm going to silvery
No,
barbs
I
it
know.
if it hits.
It's fine.
Because silvery barbs lets you say
Okay.
after it hits, I believe. It's nice like that.
Okay. In that case, I'll just, you know what? I'm trying not to use my spell points because, like, we haven't even gotten to the big kahuna.
Mm-hmm. The kahuna. How fancy
Okay.
of a word.
Well,
I mean, you could just hold something if you wanted to, babes. You just
Yeah.
try and move over so that we don't hit you.
So you could also, if you have any cantrips that require
Well, I'm
saving
grappling.
throws, like, I don't know if you have, like, control flames or...
well, I have Toll the Dead, which I
Oh, that's a
believe
saving throw.
requires...
It doesn't, it
Yeah.
doesn't, so it won't be disadvantaged in any way if it's a saving throw, because you don't roll, I do. So even if you're using somatic.
Sure.
Yeah,
Let's
so,
go with that then.
wisdom save. 13, that's a fail, right? No, oh, 13 is a success, isn't it?
13 is exactly my spell save.
Yeah,
DC.
so it succeeds. So you cast Toll the Dead, and you just see this thing shake at the sound of this bell ringing over its head, but it's not
R.I.P..
perturbed.
It's just probably more angry now. Okay. I'm yelling, help, help. It got me.
It got me!
Dr. Hadley, you are next.
Can I get closer?
5,
Try
10,
and-
15, 20, 25. That is 30 feet.
Okay, I just don't want to hit her.
Well,
With
can I,
my
like,
shit.
you know, my arms are, like, inside. Can I, like, lean over?
Oh, I have ones. I think I'm gonna. It'll be fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna reach out my hand, and boils are gonna spread down my arms until it reaches my fingertips, and this black flames
Wow.
light comes out of it, and I'm gonna cast guided. Yes! Fuck yeah! 19 plus 7 again! This shit's
Yes.
awesome. Well,
Save that die.
I'm gonna keep it forever. The other one betrayed me, and I was really sad about it.
All right, so yes, you can roll damage.
All right.
That's 46, right?
Hell yeah. I'm about to get it. 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. All right.
Fuck this chest. Like overarm, bitch.
I'm gonna. I'll say I will allow this because this is not in the rules. I will allow this. Bellaris, you can use your reaction to attempt to break free. Roll either
Did roll a d20.
yes, an athletics or an acrobatics check.
18.
Success.
Oh.
So as this thing strikes, you see its mouth opens just enough. You force your hands up, spearing them slightly more in its teeth, but freeing yourself from the bottom ones, and then you yank your arms down and out. You are bleeding horribly, but you are no longer grappled, Bellaris.
Did
Dr.
I take
Hadley.
more damage?
No, you don't. That was flavor.
Okay.
Dr. Hadley, is there anything else you would like to do in your turn?
I'm assuming that didn't do too much. It still looks pretty okay.
I mean, that did, that 12 damage. That did a fair bit, but it's not bloodied.
It's fine.
It's not like the
I was
instant
thinking
bloodying of the knives from earlier.
No, yeah. Yeah, no. I'll just try and... Yeah, I'll just stay where I am.
Okay.
I'm good.
After you comes Gunner. He doesn't need to get that close. He just peeks around the corner, slings the sniper rifle off of his back, and he's just gonna fucking blow this
Quiet
thing.
Gun.
No, it is a ballistic
Oh.
sniper rifle.
Never mind.
That is a 22 to hit.
Ooh.
Thunder is good. This
With
thing
a-
is good.
With a crack of thunder, a massive round slams through this thing. He deals 20 points of damage.
What the fuck?
It is a reload 1 weapon, though, so he slings it back in his back. He's not going to waste time reloading that thing. He goes to pull his pistols out, and that's the end of Gunner's turn. He makes 1 attack, and that's it. After his turn, it is Mayvice. You see that this thing now has a massive hole in it, a burn mark. You are from slightly around the corner, but you're still watching this go. What would you like to do? I'm sorry, I think you muted.
Sorry, I don't know why I keep doing that. I think I want to advance a little bit, maybe in between Gunner and, I'm sorry, whoever's in purple. I don't know what
That
I'll do
is
with that.
Enya.
It's just obvious who Gunner is because he has like a little gun.
Yeah, he's got
gun.
he got the gun.
I think I'm going to use a witch bolt on the mimic.
Sounds good.
Fuck yeah.
So you're gonna spend 2 sorcery points and make an attack roll. This is plus 6.
Okay,
So
26.
You rolled a natural 20.
I rolled a 20, yeah.
Oh my god!
Holy shit!
Ferris!
Okay.
That's good!
So
Okay.
So when you roll a natural 20, that is a crit, which means that you deal max damage and then you roll the dice again. So because it's a D12 with Witch Bolt,
okay.
so you deal 12 damage and then you add another 1 D12 on top of that. So roll your D12.
Oh, here it is. Okay, I rolled a 10.
10. All right. 22 points of damage. Amazing. This thing immediately goes from not bloody to mortal, which means it's at less than 10 hit points. And this crack of lightning slams into this thing, and you can see that it's actively electrified now. Mayvice, you are holding concentration on Witch Bolt. That means that on your next turn, as an action, you could automatically deal another d12 damage to it for free. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
No, I don't think so. I like where I am.
Gotcha. After you comes Marielle. Again, I don't I don't know if Mariel has anything ranged. I really wish that Blake would play this character for more than one session and then, I don't know, give me the notes. Fucking druid spells. Let's go. Player's handbook.
Yeah.
Nope.
Great.
I'm not using that. I'm gonna assume that that is done. I've already used that. So, Marielle is actually going to cast Healing Word on Bellaris.
Nice.
You heal 6
So
points.
nice of you.
6 points, Bellaris.
That's perfect.
Okay. So after that, it is the Mimic's turn. The Mimic is going to attempt to bite you again, Bellaris. Because you're right in front of it.
Okay,
And
bit.
it hung. Oh, that's a natural 19.
Oh. Oh. Oh no.
He's got me again.
Yeah, he automatically grapples you
shit,
again.
Wait, can I use the silvery barbs this time?
Yes, you may. So, good thing you remember
Yay!
that. So, he now rolls and automatically chooses the lower one. That is a natural... No, that's a 7. It's still only a 10 to hit.
You don't hit if it's just a 10.
Yeah. So, you then can choose another person, which could be yourself, to get advantage on the next thing they do.
Me.
Yeah. I think that only lasts like a minute, though. I think it goes away pretty soon. That is the Mimic's...
Oh, wait. If it only lasts a minute, I want to give someone else advantage on, like, their attack roll, so I'll give Hadley advantage.
Okay.
Okay.
So... Well, Bellaris, it's your turn now, so you get your reaction back, and this thing is at very low hit points. Just in case you miss, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Guarantee
Fuck
that
her
Hadley
up.
will take care of it.
What am I going to do? So I'm not attached to it?
You are no longer grappled by it, which means that you could do anything.
I'm gonna firebolt that shit.
Alright, you
I'm
are
gonna
next
back
to
up
it,
enough
though.
so that I can actually-
Alright, if you're gonna back up, that's an attack of opportunity from it.
Okay,
It's either disadvantage or you risk getting attacked. To be fair, you have your reaction back. You could silvery barbs again.
No, it's too many spell points. I'm gonna just do it anyway with disadvantage.
Alright.
Okay, we're starting off really high with an 18. I rolled a nat 1.
Oh. Okay.
Ripping the chat. Alright. I
Yeah.
fail.
Press that F, all those people who are watching.
That sucks.
Bellaris, is there anything else you wish to do on your turn?
Nope.
Okay. Dr. Hadley, you have advantage on the next d20 that you roll. What would you like to do?
We're gonna try chill touch one more time.
Chill touch, alright.
Ugh. Oh, that's very nice. 17 plus 7. I'm assuming that's a good thing because I'm gonna use my advantage. That
Yeah.
gave to me.
So you hit, roll damage.
Alright. 7 points.
7 points is enough to do this. How do you
Hey,
wanna how do you
yo.
wanna do this?
Yay.
So, in her head, she's like, alright, this was, you gotta fucking get it this time. It's a cantrip. Jesus fucking Christ. So, she reaches out her hand, and the same exact thing happens. The flesh and, like, muscles underneath start to melt off into this, like, red, kind of skin-toned goo that's, like, dripping off her skeletal fingers that kind of, like, reaches out further than it should, and it grips it and crushes the chest in the hand, and then it all just comes back up and like in like reverse.
And as it grips and crushes, you just watch as this chest falls apart into this amorphous goo, leaving behind whatever was left set inside of it. You find 3 pairs of pretty nice looking boots, like pretty expensive looking
Yo.
boots.
Is there anything in the boots?
No, there's not, but in addition to the boots, you also find what looks like a small, like a go purse. Like something that she could have just, like, run downstairs, grabbed, and left with the boots.
What's in it?
Inside of that purse is 25 gold and 50 silver.
Hey, yo!
So that's...
Seeing as I'm the one who
that's
stuck my hand
that's 30
in
gold,
it.
basically.
I'll hand it over to you.
Okay.
But is there anything else inside of it?
No. It just seemed like this was kind of like just a trunk at the base of the stairs to grab boots and leave.
Okay. I will toss the boots to Gunnar and be like, these look kind of expensive.
He looks at them.
tell him.
They're like a women's size 6. He's like...
They're covered in goo.
They also are covered in goo. He's like... Right. And then he just...
You're welcome.
He pulls off... Because he brought extra bags. So he just pulls one of them off, just drops them inside, cinches it up, throws it over his shoulder. Alright, so you have 25 gold and 50 silver, which is just 30 gold, but it's denominated. And 3 pairs of fine boots.
Sophia, do we have a party fund yet, or is that
No.
just...
The party
Okay.
fund, every single time it gets made, it gets used.
Oh, fuck, okay. We'll just... It's fine. We'll figure that out later when we're not in the middle of the haunted mansion.
Yeah.
But... Do you want to go upstairs and keep looking for a key, or do you want to try and get this door open? I can give you guidance. Help you figure it out.
Yeah. You know what? I want to try and open the door.
Okay,
I'll give her guidance before.
sounds good. So roll...
I don't know if it
Shoulder
matters.
punch.
I don't know if it matters what the intention is behind me unlocking this door, but I guess I'll say it in case it does matter. There's no ill will in my attempt to open this door.
We are definitely not here to steal all of your shit at all. We did not break into your
I'm
house.
not being sarcastic. I really do mean it. Like, I would approach this door with great caution. I just want to see what's in the room at this point.
I'll
So,
stand behind her with my pistol drawn.
so
All
what
right.
does guidance mean
Gives you a
for
D4.
my roll?
Mhm.
Okay. Ooh, mama. Let's hope I
So
roll
it's
good.
A D20 and D4, all plus 6. Right? Is it
What
plus
do I
6 or is it...
add?
Your dex plus 2. So it's actually only plus 4.
Mhm.
So plus 4 and then another 4?
Plus a D4. So it's a D20, a D4, plus 4.
Okay. Okay.
It's complicated, sorry.
16.
16.
I feel like won't be enough.
That's enough. Yeah.
Ooh. I'm scared.
If
Look at
something
Sam.
moves, I am gonna shoot it.
Got your gun drawn? Alright.
Yeah.
As you look into this room, you can see it's full of shelves covered in scrolls, drawings, and ideas. It's like this was a drafting chamber for ideas to be worked on later. Not quite a proper study, but almost like a downstairs, more casual idea space. You can see that things have been posted up to the
Ooh, don't
wall.
put me in there yet.
Sorry. Things have been posted to the walls on the door side. There's a table over there that looks like it has some papers on it.
Okay, I've got my little mouse friend, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I would like him to skitter on in there and see if he hopefully doesn't like combust or
This'll
anything.
suck if he does. Can you bring him back?
No.
Oh
Not
no!
really.
Oh no!
It's just a regular... What did you call this
It's a
guy
small
again?
sacrifice.
What did you
I
call
can
him
go
again?
get another mouse and befriend it.
What did you call him again?
I don't even know. So, you know, Walter can be his name. Go on
That's
in,
such a
Walter.
good name.
I'm
She
writing.
just raises sacrificial lambs to like send into trapped rooms.
All
Go
right.
on in. Is he dead?
No.
Anything happened to him?
No, he just kind of skitters over to this table leg and starts gnawing on it.
Oh, sick.
No,
Okay.
don't do that.
Let's go in. I'm
Okay,
going in.
I want to go grab my mouse. I don't want him to eat things. That's bad.
Okay. You go in and grab him. I'm just going to set him outside for...
Yeah, I put him back in my pocket or whatever.
Yeah. Hey, look what I got here. Just a little mouse in your pocket.
Yeah, kind of. Okay, so does anything happen to me when I go in this room?
No.
That seems wrong.
It's drafting room.
Can I walk over to the drafting table and investigate it, please?
Yeah.
Look around through the papers and such.
You find magical,
Just
like...
remember where you put everything.
Oh, yeah.
You just
I'm
find
being
papers
careful.
scrawled with various arcane magical theories, like half-finished spells and stuff like that. It seems like most of the stuff in here is really... Nothing's really finished. It's like this is an idea chamber.
Okay. There's nothing around the room that really seems like of importance.
You can roll an investigation check.
Yeah.
Same.
I almost dropped it.
Mayvice, you could go on in there and roll 2, or...
A 15?
A 15? Okay.
Yeah.
You look around. It doesn't really seem like there's really a whole lot, like, worth much, because none of these ideas are, like, finished. But, I mean, it's interesting.
Okay. Are
Anyone
there
else?
books on the bookshelves?
There are... I mean, there's a couple of books, but, I would say that there's nothing eye-catching.
Okay.
Did anyone else want to investigate, or is the drafting chamber just...
I'll investigate. What did you roll?
I rolled a 15.
No, mine's not better than that, so
Okay.
I don't learn anything new.
Is there an upstairs?
There
Like,
is.
is there like a
This is a 3-floored mansion. You can see that from the outside.
Say if
Oh.
if we want to come back down here later to look for things, we can. Let's head upstairs for
Gotcha.
brevity's sake.
Okay.
Unless
So
anybody else had any other things they wanted to do.
No, I want to go look somewhere else.
I want cool
I mean,
things.
this is clearly something hinky is going on, but
I will just, before I move your minis, I will describe your traversal to the next floor first.
Okay.
By the way, how are you traversing? What order are you going in?
Gunner gets to go first.
hell yeah.
I'll go after Mayvice.
Throw me in there somewhere. I have no preference.
Okay, I'll leave Mariel at the back.
Perfect.
Anything comes at you from behind, you have a bear back there.
Yeah.
As you ascend to the next floor of the house, you hear a creaking behind one of the doors in the distance, and then a different one, and then another one, and then, at the end of the hall, the door opens, and behind it, you can see a little rocking horse going back and forth, rhythmically
Oh,
creaking
fuck no.
as it oscillates. Above the horse is another painting. Though you're too far away to make out much detail, it looks like another depiction of
I
a
bet
person.
you it's her.
What do you all do?
I want to call out. Do we know this girl's name?
It's Countess Isabella.
Isabella. Basically.
Okay, yeah. I just say, Isabella, is that you? Like, maybe rock the horse faster if it's you.
So,
like,
I mean,
you
like,
know,
obviously
if-
I've had to black this out so you guys can't see in the rooms. But there's the
Yeah.
horse at the end of the hallway, and there's you guys.
So good.
There is no response. The horse, it's like someone started it and left it, and it slows down until it's not moving anymore. And the painting is above.
Okay.
Hang on.
Wait,
Someone's at
before
my
we-
house.
Okay.
Someone's like in my house. I need to figure out who's here.
Oh yeah.
Nani?
Before we go back down this hallway, I have a real quick idea, because that shit ain't sitting with me. It does involve us going back down to the first floor, but you don't have to move our minis or anything. Can I, real quick, run back down to the first floor and check and see if I can lift the painting on the wall?
Yeah. You go
And,
down
like,
there?
take it
Bold
off.
move.
You
Good idea.
grab onto the painting. It was screwed into the wall.
Oh shit. Okay. There's
Right.
nothing behind it. Can I see anything behind
You
it?
try to look back behind it. You try to like pull it forward just to see a little bit, and you hear like a little bit of creaking, and you like that pencil about to break, like wooden. You can't really see anything back there.
Okay. All right. I'll go back upstairs. I just wanted to check before we walked into the spooky hallway.
Okay.
Okay.
You reach the next level of the house, and what do you all do?
How's Gunner feeling about this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, he's
right.
literally just been like, I mean, whatever. He's just been looking around.
Well, there was movement in the room.
It seems like he is head empty, not afraid.
All right.
He is
I
delightfully
mean, there are worse.
Weird.
There are worse things.
Okay.
Send him forward.
Okay.
Maybe we should look in the other rooms before we go to the scary rocking horse one. Just a thought.
The stairs do
one
actually
second.
that stairwell continues up to the third floor. It is
Here.
one stairwell that wraps around the first, second, and third floors.
The couch we want, the price dropped dramatically. Just telling you.
On IKEA?
No, on Amazon.
Ah. We'll talk about that later, because last time it dropped, it did not let us buy it.
Let me see if it will let me.
Tell you
put
what,
it in
wait
the
15
cart.
minutes, we'll go on break.
It let me put it in the cart.
But you can't.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
We've been looking for a couch for a while, so continue playing. But
Yeah. All right. Are you going to go into? So there are two doors on either side of the hall. There's the door on the far side, or you could completely skip the floor and just head upstairs, if you want.
I feel like we need to look at the floor, but we could take a peek upstairs. To just.
yeah, I
no.
want to see what's here.
Okay, why don't we? There's a door on the right and the left?
There are two doors on either side of the hallway, and one door at the far side that is open.
Okay, let's go to the. Is the open one at the end of the hallway or
That
the
is
other?
the rocking horse door, the one at the end of the hallway.
Okay, sorry, I'm just trying to see on the fucking thing.
Yeah, I know.
No, you're fine. You're fine. The other two doors, I'm assuming, are locked.
The doors on either side, you try them.
I'll try them.
I'm gonna double check.
Because if one's unlocked, I'll just go in.
Only one of them is locked. This
Okay,
one is
whichever
locked.
one is not, I will go inside.
The closest one, the farthest. What? 1, 2, or 3?
One. One is great. Let's do one.
All right.
A bathroom.
No, it is a full room with a bathroom.
Oh, okay.
Let me read what is in this one. You look around. It's a guest bedroom. Do you want to roll an investigation check to see if you notice anything else, or are you just
Sure, let's keep this
Okay.
brief. Let me see. Oh, I don't know shit. That's a 7.
It's a bedroom. It's a little dusty.
I'm gonna walk back out.
There's like empty chests and stuff like that. It's like there's some like filler books in the bookshelf, just random stuff.
Yeah.
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 That's the least amazing. The least interesting room is the one that we pick.
Yep.
Yep.
Number 2.
Number 2. Okay, this one. We'll see. Oh, there's an accidental shower placed in the middle of the room.
Oh, I thought it was on purpose.
Nope. I don't even know how that happened.
That's fair.
Where's
That's
that?
not actually there. I didn't even notice that when I placed it on here.
You're so fine, dude. There you go. Poof, it's gone.
It's a rug now.
Heyo!
Okay. You entered into this room. It looks just exactly like the other one. It's literally, it's whatever. It's just a bedroom.
Okay. Then I'm not even gonna...
You're not even gonna bother?
Not even gonna bother about it.
Okay.
Okay, so assessed the not spooky rooms. There is a locked door.
An
And then
unlocked
there
door,
is-
and then there's a spooky room.
Yeah. We can should we do the unlocked door and then the locked door and then the spooky room?
I have no preference.
Fuck it, we ball. Let's go to the unlocked room. Annie is on a suicide mission today. She is getting in and getting out.
I'm gonna move all you guys down the hall a little bit more.
Please don't leave me.
Peace out.
I am weak and little, and I will get my ass handed to me.
Okay. You open this door. It's like a little library.
Whoa. Oh, don't mess with anything in there.
He said library. We both were like,
I've
gonna
seen
roll investigation.
Ghostbusters.
I have seen ghosts.
Yeah.
I was listening. Yeah, no. I'm gonna.
There is, so you can see rows upon rows of bookshelves, and there is a desk. One of the drawers is slightly ajar. Other than that, this room appears mundane and quiet.
I want
Look
to
at it.
open it. But can I investigate before I open it?
Yeah.
Like a smart person.
Do other people want to file in?
Please come in the room.
Yeah, I'll go with
Please.
her. I don't want
Thank
to...
you. Oh, it's not bad. It's a 15 for the desk drawer.
Yeah. You know, like
desk in
reach in
general.
underneath the top, underneath the inside, trying to find like any sort of chip. No. The door is
Okay.
open. The drawer is open like 5 inches. You can just pull it the rest of the way.
I'm gonna open it.
All right. There is a book, The Recollections of Lives Unlived. You read the back cover. It seems to detail the false memories of synthetic beings, the ones that they create for themselves to make them appear more real. And they do it without even knowing it. Which means that you could be fake and never know for sure until after. Because you remember your childhood, your family, your life. And this book in this drawer has notes in it. And you just flip through those. They ponder the question in very delicate handwriting. They ponder the question of, if these beings are real, they create memories, they dream, then do they have souls? And then you find a page that's like, and can those souls be harvested?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was trying to harvest cybernetic souls.
Mm-hmm.
Is that even possible?
That's weird.
Okay.
My hand's like partially blurred. It
Yeah.
fades into the ether.
No! Kieran's becoming the void.
Yes,
Full
the
DM.
void.
That's how it is. He is space. Okay. Did somebody else already investigate the room, or does somebody want to investigate the room that's not me?
I can help. Ooh, well, that
Just
won't be good. I rolled a 6.
I say don't touch anything, because if there are cybernetics around here, we don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't touch anything, but yeah, I only rolled a 6, so.
It's a library. I mean, you would find that, like, probably very interesting. Just like, this is a lich's place. They got any spellbooks?
Yeah, but I'm
Got
not
any,
stupid.
But no, what you're looking
I'm
at,
not gonna mess.
it doesn't seem like you can really find very much here. It's just, it's pretty comprehensive, but yeah.
Mavis, are you looking for anything in particular at all?
No, I was just looking.
That was
Okay.
Mavice?
I don't think.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay. There isn't any section of the library that looks like there are books that are different from the others, is there?
No, the sorting method is, it seems like it's just alphabetical, and it seems like it's in the focus of this is just this has to have been amassed over a great many years. There's so many books here. If this is someone's personal collection, it's something they've been working on for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There's nothing else on the desk or anything like that?
No, I mean there's some like blank paper, some pens, some other stuff, but no.
Okay.
This whole place is really weird and old-fashioned.
Alright. So spooky room or locked room? Any preference?
Let's save the spookiest room until last.
Alright, well why don't we unlock the locked room and see if it's scarier than the one at the end of the hall?
I've got a thieves kit.
Oh,
Let's give Mavis a turn.
Yeah.
Hey.
You know what? For the fuck of it, guidance. Bam. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm gonna give you a little fist bump. There you go.
Boost.
Perfect.
so what that is, Mavice, that is you roll a d20 and a d4, and you add your dex plus. Do you have proficiency? Sure, let's say you do.
No.
Not with. I thought she didn't with thieves' tools.
Oh,
Last time
right.
we did
Yes. No. So it's a d20, a d4 plus 1.
E4.
Yes. The sharp pointy one that
Pyramid.
Oh, okay.
yeah, that annihilates people's feet when they step on them. It's worse than Legos.
it. Ugh. Especially if they're metal.
I don't know. I think the resin is the worst.
Mm-hmm.
You ever felt the point
So
of
I
one of
rolled.
these? It's insane.
So between the two of them, I rolled 14. And you said plus 1.
So 15.
15.
You click, and then open. I would now ask you, how do you want to tackle this room? The door is like you got the lock open. You're all there. How do you want to do this?
Is it?
Um,
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say maybe we should let the guy with the gun go first. Maybe he can. Maybe gun.
Have him next to Mavis and like by the side of the door. Does it open out or in?
Oh, that's a good question.
It opens in.
Then have Gunner and maybe Gunner and I can stand behind Mavis with our. I'll stand with my pistol out when she pushes the door in, and like kneel down. So if you have to, you can tug and roll.
I'm doing this.
No.
You can hang out if you have a weapon.
That was this is what I understand to be Mavice in front with Gunner and Enya behind. Bellaris kind of standing up behind the door so she could spin around and throw something in, and then Mariel's there. She's present.
Yeah.
What's the visibility like as I like?
As you
creak
open the door, it is a
open?
dark room on the inside. Just
Okay.
cracking it open an inch. Yeah.
I think I have seen visibility. I definitely do because I've used it before.
Yeah, you see invisibility,
Yeah.
but you can't see in darkness.
Oh right. Okay.
That is
I
a
think I
different.
have some
There's a
dark
second level
vision.
spell I believe called Dark Vision that you could take.
Gotcha.
I have dark vision.
But you
I
have-
should be looking
Ooh.
through
Yeah,
this.
you have Dark Vision innately. Yeah. So
Yeah, so
Okay. Do you
put
want
me
to? Do you want to
forward.
take my place then, and then, the doctor?
yeah,
and
you
Gunner
could
can-
have opened the door. I'll just look inside and see what's
Okay, yeah,
there.
you go ahead.
Okay, I'm like creaking the door open and I'm looking.
Okay.
What do I
can
see?
you please roll a stealth check?
Oh god, that's not good. Oh, my stomach. Oh, I rolled a 2.
Oh no.
You go to,
Well,
you know,
okay, just to be clear, that's a 6 total. So
Yeah, no.
if that gets,
No.
anything.
As you creak the door in, it's a loud set of hinges, and it just whines the whole way in. What you see inside before things go bad is a horror show.
Oh,
The skeletons of dozens of people, some in cages, others attached to torture racks. Some are hanging on wires from the ceiling. Others are cut in half and laying on the floor. 6 of these get up.
what?
Yes. Fuck yes. Sorry.
Let's, yeah, this was an avoidable combat, but that's fine.
Nope. I am an all doors open kind of bitch.
Wait, Sophia cast friends.
I have a thing! I have a thing that I can use! Oh shit!
Well,
This
are
is
they
so exciting.
hostile to me yet?
Yes, cleric, go.
Yeah! Death Domain Cleric, bitch!
Oh, fuck yeah. I didn't
yeah!
think about
yeah!
that. Okay.
Yeah! You gave me zombies? Fuck yeah!
I feel like I'm gonna be like, oh my god, it's all dead people. Dr. Hadley, go first. Like,
well, I can still get my ass handed to me, but I do have special things.
okay, initiative rolling now, I
initiatives.
assume?
Yes. Actually, and
fuck.
once we roll initiative, we are going to go on our break. We are going to start this combat after we come back.
Okay.
I'm gonna die.
I got a
I got a
16.
16, alright.
I rolled a 3.
I rolled a 20. Again.
Wait, a natural... so you rolled a 20, or that's 20 total?
I rolled a natural 20.
So you got a 21, okay.
Woo.
Unfortunately, initiatives are like the one thing where a natural 20 means nothing.
Oh, okay.
I rolled a nat 1.
So you got a 3?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna roll for these guys. We're gonna get that order going. And then... I just need
We're
to
all gonna
find
go
the
fly.
skeleton page. No, I was almost there. There. Delightful. I know their bonus now. Oh, that's delightful. That's a natural 1. Laris, you're a player. You're gonna
We
go
also could all just turn out of the room and run away.
first. You could.
When just lock the
And
door.
lock the door.
I mean, yeah, sure. If you want to try it. Okay, so the order is going to be... Ready? Mayvice.
Oh, come on.
Enya.
Okay, Mayvice.
Mayvice, Dr. Hadley. And then
Yeah.
it's Gunnar. Marielle. Bellaris. And Skellybobs.
Okay.
And with that
They
initiative
all
order...
rolled worse than a 3?
No, they rolled a 3. I'm just giving you...
Oh.
Because they... So... Well, it doesn't even matter. They have a 14. So you would have gone first either way. But I was going to give it to you anyways. And with that initiative order decided, we are going to go on break. We'll be back in about 10-15 minutes. Thank you very much for joining us. And see you after. Bye. And we're back. So, where we left off, we're about to go into combat. So, first up, with a 21 Mayvice, there are 6 skeletons that have just kind of woken up at the sound of Bellaris creaking these doors open. What would you like to do?
Awesome. I think I'm gonna use Acid Splash
All
on
right.
them.
So,
Get him.
I think I'll pick the one. Oh, I guess there's one right in front of me, right there.
there is. So,
yeah, I
if
guess
you,
I'll
if you,
take her.
yeah, I'd have to peek into the room. Is that okay?
Yeah.
I'll put you there. Also, I didn't realize there kind of was a door there. It's also locked, so it wouldn't have mattered anyways. You would have just gone from that side or this side. But, yeah, that's kind of my bad.
It's okay.
So, Acid Splash, range of 60 feet. Choose 1 or 2 creatures if they're within... No, they're not. Okay, so... you
Well,
target...
if I pick the ones, if I pick the ones furthest back, could I maybe hit 2 of them?
they have to be within 5 feet of
Is that
each other,
what you
unfortunately. That's why I said it doesn't
Oh,
matter,
fair enough.
because they're pretty
Oh, okay.
scattered, so it's fine.
Gotcha.
Must succeed on a dexterity saving throw. So, if I'm not mistaken, your DC should be 14. So, with a dex save, that is a 14. So, yeah, it just succeeds. So, you watch as this skeleton right here, it's clambering up. You rush in. It's like, I'm not doing that. And you throw this gout of acid at it. It just, goes, all of these spatters of acid pass, between its bones. And you just watch as it, reaches down to the ground and rips up this plank of wood, and it just starts wielding it like a club. Is there anything else that you wish to do, Mayvice?
I don't think so.
No? Okay. We're gonna close this. After your turn is Dr. Hadley.
Are we gonna stay and fight these things, or are we just gonna dip? Because we can just leave if we want to.
I mean, it might be fun to try and dip and see if they can get through the door. Like, if we
Does
just try
anybody
and shut the door
have-
and lock it.
Well, do we have anything to lock the door or like block it?
Well,
Is
can't
there
they
any-
just relock it?
Something.
What do you say?
What if they're protecting something?
That's
Like,
true.
what if there's like something behind him?
I'm just trying to deliberate
know.
before
It's
I
up to you,
attack these things and get in here. You know.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, fuck it. Let's fight them. So I can't move yet. So I am going to. Can I get a shot at that one directly in front of the door with my pistol?
This one? Or this one?
That one. That one you
Yes.
just picked up.
It has no cover. It is a straight
Okay.
shot.
And I'm so sorry, I did not write this down. It's deep in the archives. Do I add anything to my roll for the laser
Yes.
pistols?
It is because you took that feat, you have it's
Yes.
dexterity and proficiency to hit.
Oh, sick!
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay.
The damage though, there's no dex mod. It is just whatever the dice is.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
And it's a D4
It is a laser
for
pistol.
damage? I think so.
Let me. Everything is caught on everything. My headphones
so sorry.
are charging.
21 to hit, baby.
Well, yes, that hits.
Hell yeah. Cover your ears.
A
kids.
laser pistol is 2d6 radiant.
Hell yeah.
And the reason why you don't add your dex mod is because this pistol cannot misfire and it does not use ammunition.
Okay, cool.
So it is a trade-off. You use laser because.
That is, yeah. It's pretty nice that it can't misfire.
Mhm.
That is 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. All right.
Get
Alright.
fucked.
Oh, I'm not in GM mode, so I can't. I have to type it in. I have to write it in my notebook, like an old school.
Oh no.
Like I'm back at the table. Ugh. Okay. So after, is there anything else you wish to do on your turn, Dr. Hadley?
I don't think there's anything else I can do, so I'm just gonna chill here until I can get in the room.
Okay. It is Gunnar, Marielle, and then Bellaris. So Gunnar is going to shoot Skeleton 6 and Skeleton 5 with his revolvers.
Nice.
That is a hit with a 14. And that is a hit with a 14. Amazing.
Nice.
For 6, and then 7 points of damage. Okay. He shoots these two. You can see that these bullets like break off parts of bones, so they shatter some ribs, crack a femur, you know. And after that, he holds them back up and sort of starts, like, he like takes 5 seconds back. He's like, "All right, I can see if I can grab a bookcase if we don't want to do this. Bar the door. I mean, it opens inwards, but let's see what we can do."
What does everybody else think? I don't have a problem with fighting. It doesn't seem like it should be too bad. But
I mean, I'll fight. I'm cool,
okay,
whatever.
all fails. We can. It'll be fine. I think
Alright.
we'll be fine.
And he goes on ahead and
Also,
cocks his
those
guns back.
guns are so fucking cool.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll a performance check as he tries to spin one around his hand.
Yes.
Okay, he doesn't fail. He rolled a 15.
Oh,
So
I'm
he,
gonna start clapping.
he spins one around his finger, just like once or twice, and it's
Yes!
going back to being on alert because you guys are fucking fighting skeletons.
Yeah. Shit. Sorry.
Uh,
Sorry.
Marielle's turn. She uses her action and bear modes. Where's
Fuck
Bear?
yeah.
There is Bear.
Bear.
The bear is not quite sized right. I need to shrink that a little. This is a large bear, not a huge bear. Alright, so that's her action.
Big bear.
She has 35, so that's... I mean, she's basically like here, so that's 5. And she squeezes her way through the door. Because you guys said you're gonna fight, so she just drops herself right there.
Okay.
After Marielle, Bellaris, and then it's the skeleton's turn. Bellaris, what are you doing?
Okay. I want to try and save some spell slots, because, like, you know.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll try Firebolt again.
Okay.
So wherever I need to, like, move to do that.
I mean, you could just fire one at 6, 2, or 5 without disadvantage of anything. You just a straight shot.
Okay, sure.
Which one do you want to know? 2, 6, or
That
5? 2?
The one that's like in the front.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. They've all 3 of those are the ones that have been injured so far.
Okay, do I roll to hit?
Yes, yeah. So Firebolt is an attack roll with your spell attack bonus.
19 plus 5.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
Okay. One d10. Oh, 9. 9 fire damage.
Amazing. Your firebolt goes through, strikes the core of the skeleton, and combusts it. It falls into multiple pieces on the ground, and you take that one out.
Fuck yeah! High five.
Singes your glove a
Sure.
little bit.
Ow, shit, ow.
All right. After Bellaris, is that your turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So it's the skeleton's time. You watch as a couple of them make up, like, grab some boards from the ground, other bones from other skeletons, and you watch as it looks like some other people tried to come through this house at some point before, because there's some weapons and some other bodies in here that don't make sense because they have armor and stuff on. You watch as a couple of these skeletons pick up weapons from those people, and they start to level them at you guys. Let's go around. Skeleton 1 is going to attack the bear that's next to it, because why not? That's a 15 to hit, which I believe hits, because this is just a black bear. No, it's not a black bear. I sent a PDF to Blake that he has yet to use, that has all of his shapes that he can go into. Marielle Beast forms.
Just bear.
Oh, that sucks. I'm gonna allow it anyways because I've already kept going, but actually Black Bear is not until level 4. I'm still gonna allow it though because we've already had this before. I don't know. We've all been confused with Druid Wild Shapes, CRs, and BS like that. Technically, like, the strongest thing he can become now is like a Velociraptor, which why? I don't know.
Sick.
I mean, Velociraptors are like the size of small dogs.
But aren't they pretty badass though?
I mean, they are, yeah.
I feel like
yeah.
they are.
Tear your throat out. Okay, so attack one with its bite, one with its claws. That's why am I saying that? The skeleton is going to attack the fucking bear. It hit within 15, and it deals. Okay, bear form takes 5 damage. Bear has how many hit points? That many hit points. Skeletons only have 1 attack, so then skeleton 2 is gonna also move for the bear.
Oh, Muriel's gonna get fucked.
That is a miss with a natural 1.
Oh,
Mayvice,
okay.
an arrow is shot your way from skeleton 5. Probably a miss. That's an 8. Yes, that's a miss. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. That one just is
No.
gonna get next to you. And
I will
then-
be right back.
Okay. One last one, because in the middle of the room, Marielle's bear form is gonna get struck at. That's a hit. With a scavenged short sword. That skeleton deals 7 points of damage.
Ew.
Oh, and they both left. Just you and me now.
Oh. Hey, bud, what's up?
Yeah.
We're hanging out.
It's Mayvice's
What about
turn
those
next.
skeletons?
So, here we go.
Oh, that's cool. I have a plan. So I guess we just wait until I can execute said plan.
I just wait and vibe to the music that you can't hear.
I can't hear it. It's very sad.
I'm back.
I think I might
Welcome
be able to
back.
actually
What are we
shut it
doing?
off for myself so that it just plays to the stream, but I enjoy the vibe.
Yeah. It immerses yourself too.
For some
So what are we
reason,
waiting
just
on?
freaking
We're
close
waiting
it.
for Maris to come back. It's her turn.
I'm here.
Hello.
Hello. All right. So yes, Mayvice, it is your turn. There's one skeleton that's now next to you, and 3 of them that surround Marielle.
I guess I'll help Marielle out. Oh, I have burning hands.
Yes, that is a large cone you could hit. Oh, you're an evocation wizard. Evocation spells that you cast do not harm your friends. So,
Oh.
well, up to a certain
Okay.
number
Yep.
of friends, to be fair. But you're good if it's
Okay.
just 1 or 2 people. So,
Okay, yeah, I'll cast burning hands on the
so.
and that can hit multiple people, right?
It can. So you have a choice. If you don't move, you can only hit this one and this one. If you do move, you can hit this one, and this one. You would not incur an attack of opportunity if you did that. So I'm just gonna assume.
Yeah.
So yeah, you move 5 feet and you can target skeleton 2, 4, and 1, all with this spell. Sound
Okay,
good?
I'll go ahead and do that.
All right.
Yep.
That is a success, a natural 1, and a success. So you deal casting at level 1 or level 2? It at level 2 deals 1d, so it deals 3d6 damage at level 1 and 4d6 at level 2.
Sorry, my drink is exploding.
Oh, you're good.
Whoa.
Oh
Okay.
no.
It's like. Okay, I'm so sorry. What did you just?
So if you cast at level 1, it costs 2 spell points, and it deals 3d6 damage. If you cast at level 2, it costs 3, and it deals 4d6 points of fire damage.
I'll cast it as level 2.
Okay, so you spend those points. 2 of them succeeded, which means that they take half damage, and number 4 here failed, so he takes full. So yeah, roll those 4d6. Annihilate. It's like 24 damage you could roll here. You could just destroy them all.
Don't mess right now.
Luckily,
Okay,
so yeah, I can almost guarantee that 2 is done for.
I had a cool thing, but I don't think I want to waste it on these guys. They don't seem very strong.
I mean, they're
okay,
just
so I rolled
skeletons.
it.
I'm sorry, what was that, Maris?
Right, so I rolled a d6 4 times.
Yes.
Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm. And add up all that damage.
Okay, I rolled a 10.
10? Okay.
10.
So, 2 is burnt to ashes. 4 is really hurt. And number 1 here seems to get away. It's almost like the way that your magic arcs. As you cast it, it like spirals around this bear. It also seemed to kind of sort of miss 1, along with one's own agility. Okay. And is there anything else you wish to do on your turn, Mayvice? After you unleash this torrent of fire.
I think I'm gonna get out of the way. I think I'm gonna move a little bit, so that I'm like ahead of Muriel.
Okay. That will incur 1
Away from the
attack of
doorway.
opportunity from. Well, I'm sorry, what was that?
I just want to get away from the doorway so people
Okay.
can get in.
If you move there, you're fine. If you move any further away from the door, you'll take an attack of opportunity from number 3.
Okay. That's good.
Mm-hmm. After you comes Dr. Hadley. There are still 4 remaining.
You can move me.
What'd you say?
I said you could move me and get in there if you need to.
Oh, no. Allies can pass through each other's spaces.
Yeah.
Oh.
They just can't stop on that space.
Mm-hmm.
Why is my frame rate so awful? I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's because I'm recording and... Oh, wait. It just fixed itself. It's fine.
Oh, look at you go,
Yay.
wizard. I'm gonna do another... I think I'm just gonna do another pistol shot. I want to see who I can... I want to fuck up that guy next to Mavice, if I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. I forgot that. That wasn't much better. Okay, 15?
15 does hit.
Yes, okay.
2d6.
6 points of damage.
All right.
And I'm gonna... I'll get in that corner where she was.
Okay.
Like right in front of that guy.
Mm-hmm. You shoot him in the face and then walk up. Hi, sorry about that.
Stomping, like...
This is completely unrelated and not at all linked to anything else. Mavice, you bought a coat to come here. It cost 3 gold. You were traveling through frozen, frigid wastes. You bought a coat, some boots, and some gloves because you didn't want to die.
So cute. Okay.
So it cost 3. It cost 3 gold. Mark that off of your sheet, please. If you don't have that, I'm sure someone else will spot you. But like,
yeah.
I looked down at my notes. Oh yeah. Done now. Next, Gunner. He guns. He's gonna shoot 3, and then we'll see what happens from there.
Yay.
Yeah, that's a hit. Revolver. Yeah, it's dead. Just blasts his fucking skull apart. And then he just takes like 2 confident steps in. Well, alright. And he's going to action surge. So he's going to shoot 3 more times. Skeleton 5.
Low-key starting to get obsessed with Gunner. I love this guy.
That's a hit on Skeleton 5.
Could keep him around.
Keep Gunner around. He was
that's-
kind of an asshole, but now he's cool.
Skeleton 5. Done.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Skeleton 4. That's a hit. Skeleton 4. Done. Skeleton 1. Roll. That's a hit. Skeleton 1. I mean, to be fair, you guys weakened all of them. You hit all of them. Yeah, Skeleton 1. Done. In 1 turn.
Now,
4.
agape. I'm
Done.
staring at him, jaw
Yeah.
on the floor.
He literally just shoots 1, walks into the room. Alright then. And just boom, boom, boom. Done.
Fucking, it's high noon.
It is.
Damn.
He is a half-elven McCree, and he even has the fucking robot arm.
Holy shit. That is so sick. Wow.
He just fucking holsters his pistols. Alright. What's this room got for us?
Where the fuck did you come from?
The hallway.
Oh. Okay. Let's investigate this room.
Marielle stops
Hell
being a bear.
yeah.
Has taken no damage because the bear took all the damage for her.
Oh, wonderful.
I mean, to be fair, that bear took 14 points of damage that she didn't have to take. It's pretty useful.
I was gonna try and do a thing that I hadn't gotten to do yet because it was the perfect opportunity to do it, and then everybody fucking kicked these skeletons' asses, and I was like, well, okay. Very good job. It's sick.
I don't really think I
It
see
could
anything
be very useful later.
Yeah.
What did you
Okay.
say, Maris?
I was saying I'm not really seeing anything in this room besides like the crates. Maybe we could check those out.
There also were fresh
know.
dead bodies, or fresher
Yeah,
dead
fresher.
bodies.
Oh,
So yeah, if you guys want to go check those, or if you want to go check, I'm good. I will also say, yeah, let's have an investigation check of the room. Sounds about what you guys want to do, seeing as how you stayed
Okay.
here to
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah. So just a general one on the room, or
Yeah, unless you guys
Okay.
want us to look at something specific,
I'll do the room and then the bodies. Oh, well, I don't know shit, so don't worry about me. That's a 12.
you kind of look around the room. You sort of like glance around in the cages. They're not crates. They are cages where skeletons, presumably once people, left to die in them. You can find like scratch marks, people where they tried to escape. With 12, I mean, yeah, it seems like this room has been used pretty much for one thing. It's if someone else wants to roll an investigation check, and then I would ask for someone to roll an Arcana check.
I can roll investigation. Mine's pretty high.
Yeah, yours should be +6.
What is your Arcana, Sophia?
+3.
You are better than me, so go for it.
23
Ooh,
with the
22.
All right,
nice.
the two of you, you find a lot. I'm gonna switch this to this and then move on. So,
Oh, also, at some point, I want to check out the bodies as well.
Mhm.
Sorry.
yes.
Keep going.
So with the investigation check, continuing from that and then go into the Arcana, Mayvice, you find just haphazardly, maybe it was dropped over in the side of the room, just kind of like near out one of the bodies. You find a journal. It's a small little leather-bound book that has some notes written in it. You flip through it. It's a day-by-day entry on hunger levels is the best way of putting it. It seems like the occupant noticed that they needed more and more as time went on, and they were frustrated because that was not, and they say this often, the deal. They don't elaborate on that, but they keep saying, it was 6 today. This is not what I was promised. Bellaris,
She got fucked over.
this is a feeding room. This is where bodies are taken, people still living, thrown around, and then kept for a while. You have read into the basics of this because it's arcane adjacent, and you want to know a lot about arcane magic. This is someone having a fucking problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm worried. I feel like
Okay.
I don't know if we should continue.
Then lastly, bodies. Hadley, if you wanted to look medicine, you can feel free to.
Yeah.
Did you want to look at, just all of them, I'm assuming, just like, with that information you can kind of gather some stuff, but maybe I can help you out with some causes of death and stuff like that.
Yeah, 23.
23.
Cause of death, generally just like, what the fuck? If I could tell if they have any identity. You said they had armor on.
Yeah.
Any
So
identification?
the it seems like the people were some sort of mercenary group of some sort. They had like a patch. You don't recognize it. It's just a symbol. There's no words. But it's like 3 or so of the bodies in here were from some sort of group. Probably came here, do the same like you're doing, and met their fate to these skeletons, or perhaps something else. Cause of death for these, you can see nicks on the bones and stuff like that, indicating that something.
Like the ones downstairs, or?
No, these are damage to the bones. You can tell that they were either stabbed or they were bitten after the fact. It's highly likely that the ones in the armor, the probably like the mercenaries or some kind of guard or something, were killed by the skeletons or the occupants of the house. The others,
Okay.
on the other hand, have that. After I believe Mavice pointed out downstairs, you can notice now that the others have the same magical etchings across all of their bones. They've been drained.
Okay. I guess the only place left to go is the end of the hallway.
Spooky horse room time.
Spooky horse room time.
I love that I can incite such terror with something as innocent as a child's rocking horse.
I'm not stoked about it, Kieran. I'll be real.
It's amazing. Okay.
Thank you for putting me in the back, because fuck that shit.
As you walk, the door is already open, like I said.
Mm-hmm.
Am I free to move everyone up in roughly this order?
I believe so, yes. Are you good with being in the front, Sophia?
Yeah.
Okay.
As you make your way to the doorway of this room, the music crashed again, delightful. You can now see the painting on the wall depicts the same woman, though she no longer smiles. Her skin is now much paler, and her hair is pure white. She appears to have lost weight. Her cheeks are quite gaunt, and she's now sitting more hunched over. She's in a similar style of purple and black dress. It's not as though she's aged necessarily. It's as if she's withered. You can assume, but not fully understand, perhaps what all that means. I'll now make the room more visible as you peek your head in. Is there anything anyone wants to do inside of this room, or just look at that painting and move on elsewhere?
I mean, I want us to go in, if possible.
I'm worried, yeah.
I feel like the painting wouldn't just be in this room for no reason. Like, there's something. Or, I don't know, maybe there isn't. Who knows? But let's try and get in there.
Alright. Who's heading in first?
Send Gunner in first. He's tough. He just killed, like, a fucking...
Gunner walks
a shit
in.
ton of
The horse
skeletons.
eats him.
No!
No, I'm joking. He walks in. He just kind of he shuffles past. He doesn't touch the horse. He shuffles past the horse.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just
All
another.
right, we
It's just
can all
another
go in.
bedroom. There's nothing.
Ah.
I mean, he starts walking around. You guys can feel free to go in there and start investigating if you want.
I kind of want to touch the horse.
Oh, come on.
But it would be fun. And what if something cool happens?
I mean, go ahead if you want.
I'm gonna
I just can't heal you.
Maybe I can. Maybe. Muriel, I know can. I think.
Okay. Marielle can.
Yeah, you're sandwiched
think.
by two wizards.
Yeah.
Not much healing.
No, that's my job. Sorry.
So you walk in, and what do? Do you boop the horse's nose?
Yeah, I'm just
I
gonna
mean,
like
I could touch it.
shove it with my knee.
You just move it. It's
Yeah.
just a rocking
I
horse.
could
Just
touch it
rocks a little
instead
bit,
if
creaks
you were-
back and forth. That's it.
That's fucking creepy. Can we investigate the painting?
Sure. Yes.
Okay. 13.
Okay. As you place your hands on it to, like, feel around the edges and stuff like that, you look up at it, and you swear for a second she is staring down at you as you look up, and then you blink and you step back, and it's exactly as it was before. Just her sitting
Fucking
there.
no, Kieran. No. Okay. Fuck that.
Do you tell anyone?
Yeah. You will hear me yell. I will shout and be like, ah!
I want to look at it.
Be careful.
Okay. You look at it. Just a regular painting.
With, like, intent, though.
You intently look at it. She intently stares on, indifferent, because she is a painting.
Okay.
I'm just a little bitch. It's me.
Okay, well, this floor seems... Let's go check the other things out then, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, if
Let's
nothing
head
here.
up to the... What I'm sure
We're
is
probably
the
really
not
bothering
terrifying.
here.
Not terrifying third floor. Oh, is there anything expensive in this room?
No one's really rolled an investigation check for this room. It
All
looks
right,
it looks
let's
like just
do
an
it,
empty
boys.
guest bedroom like all the others.
Oh shit! That's a dirty 20.
Nice.
Yeah.
You look around this room, and it's delightful that it's you. You look under the bed, and you find, kind of like tucked in between the wooden slats and the mattress, a roughly scrawled note. You pull it out, and it just reads, "She watches."
Oh, fuck off! You have gotta be shitting me! Alright, okay.
It's in the notes.
Okay. Alright. This is great. Awesome.
I could not have fucking planned that.
Kieran!
You touch the painting
alright.
and you succeed the investigation check. I couldn't have made that up.
I'm just fucking nosy. That's my problem.
Wait, you touched the painting?
Yeah, I went to like grab it to see if there was anything behind it. I'm a fucking idiot. What do you want from me?
Okay, wait, no, I just was confused. Okay, I also would like to try and remove the painting from the wall.
Oh. Nothing happens.
Oh,
Oh.
God damn
It's screwed into the wall. It's like the ones at Island Coney. How they fucking
Okay.
screwed them into the wall so no kids rip them off.
Yeah.
All right. She knows we're here.
Well, I figured.
Okay. Well. All right. Okay. All right. We gotta go to the spooky third floor. I'm sure it's gonna be great and totally.
I
not
mean, are we
terrifying.
gonna die? Probably,
Maybe.
but
I got some. I haven't used a lot of my spell slots, and I have healing spells.
Are you
As long
making
as
Gunner
y'all
go
do
in
the
front
brunt of
again?
the actual damage. I'm staying in the fucking back.
okay, wait. What time of day is it? How long have we spent in this house?
You've probably been in here 2-3 hours at least.
I was gonna say, could we go out, take a long rest, and then come back in just to explore the third floor?
So she has more time to prepare a spooky, evil, terrible thing for us.
I don't know.
That's
Maybe
fair.
she'll-
That's fair.
Think that we're uninterested because we figured out she's gonna kill us.
Well, we're never going to become better adventurers if we don't put ourselves out there every once in a while.
Well, yeah, but we could become dead adventurers if we go in when we're ready.
That I think we're ready. We're strong. Did you see us fuck up everything else in this house with like barely
I
any
have
issue?
one spell slot left.
You're not using spell slots.
You're
Or,
using-
well, like, I have one spell left, I'm saying.
You got your blood hunter shit.
do you have a weapon?
You got your blood
Yeah, I
hunter
guess.
stuff. You're fine.
You have blood hunter
Alright.
stuff.
Okay.
It's gonna be great. If you get fucked up, I'll heal you. It'll be fantastic.
I'm holding you to that.
That's
Assuming
literally
you
the
don't
whole
die.
fucking point of me being here. Well, then make sure you hit it hard enough that I don't get killed, and I can
Yeah.
heal you afterwards. Anyway,
Maybe we'll all become friends.
and besides, Gunner is like fucking badass, so I'm sure it'll be absolutely fantastic.
Damn right.
Yeah. All right, let's do this.
Okay.
Third floor, here we come.
Spooky.
As
I'm sure it can only be better.
As you reach the summit of the stairs, Gunner
Oh boy.
steps foot on the top level and unseen to him, triggers a trap.
Oh, fuck.
You see,
We're so gonna die.
as
It's fine.
he steps his foot up there, you hear what sounds like a crack. And then all of a sudden, his body, like a single shiver of red lightning, just engulfs him, and he takes some damage, and he falls down to his knee. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to continue explaining.
Oh, shit.
You then hear a crack and a hiss behind the door on the far side of the room. But now, allow me to explain where you find yourselves before I go any further. Oh, that's a skeleton. I didn't want to grab that. Okay. So, Gunnar is here. Mariel, Belarus, you, and you. You guys are going to have to wrap back around upstairs, but you get the idea. You now find yourselves in a large studio master bedroom. Nearly half the footprint of the house is just this one living space. You can see hundreds of groove marks of where the furniture has been moved around this place over what looks like decades. But currently, there is just a large bed on the far side, tons of dresser and drawer space, a chest at the foot of the bed. There's a table with a single chair, and you can assume this door is partially open. It looks like white tile, the same tile that's been in all the rest of the bathrooms. And then at the far side, there's a little, like, inside garden herby bit that's been overgrown and started to spill out into the ground. And then a single closed door on the far wall, behind which you heard the crack and hissing noise. Gunnar is like, that hurt. He just kind of, like, sits down on that top step.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm good. I just need
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good. He stands up. He kind of, like, steadies himself on the stairs. Let's finish cleaning this place out.
Okay.
I wonder if that was the whole trap, or if, like, the next person that steps up there.
I can.
so,
now that we know this.
The circle, when he stepped on it, the magic, it looks like he triggered it, and whatever was once visible is no longer visible. If you want to, before anyone else moves, you could do detect magic or something.
Yeah.
But it would be 10.
I don't have that. So.
It would be 10 minutes, or Mariel could cast another spell slot. Here's the music again.
I'm willing to wait the 10 minutes.
Okay.
Well, also, whatever that thing on the floor was, or wherever it was, also set off something behind that door. So.
Yeah, that's what I mean, is, like, it might be good to have detect magic up.
Okay, Mavis, did you say that you had detect magic by any chance?
Yeah, I think I do.
Are you willing to spend the sorcery points?
Or spell points, but yeah.
Spell points, sorry.
They're so it's S points. It's so close.
I'm like, oh my god. Yeah, if you want to, that way we don't have to wait 10 minutes.
Okay, yeah.
All right. So Mavis is going to use the 2 points to cast detect magic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. You can no longer see. This is no longer magical. There's nothing there anymore. It's been completely used, disarmed, whatever. And from where you're standing, there's nothing else magical within 30 feet of you.
Go stay in the room, babes. We're right behind you.
Okay. So you guys spread out into the room.
Mm-hmm.
Mavis, do you just want to do like a perimeter search?
Yeah.
As you track along the outside of the room, there's nothing magical in this room. You kind of peek in. It's just a big fuck off bathroom. As you do. And you
the bathrooms are normal.
Yeah, bathrooms are normal in this place. I'm not about to make a creepy demon crawl out of the toilet. That's too. That's like, it's like the one fear. It's like where you feel safe.
Yeah.
And then something grabs you.
You're vulnerable.
Yeah. As you walk past this door, though, you feel a sickening wave of necrotic energy pass over you. Because with Detect Magic, you know the school of magic. You feel an absurd amount of necromancy pass over you. And you, like, kind of stumble back. There is no magic in this room. There is in the next room, and there is a lot of it.
I feel like maybe we need to rest up maybe before if it's worse than the last thing. I don't know.
Why don't we investigate the rest of this room and then see what happens?
Okay.
Let's say, just if there's any valuables or anything else we can get against it before we decide what we're gonna do.
You hear, actually, I'm gonna tell you specifically, because he's gone now, Hadley and Marielle hear what sounds like some shuffling in the next room. Like a drawer kicking over of like a glass shard across the ground. It's like there's something moving in the next room.
Yeah, this is probably bad. This is probably bad. Should we leave? I feel like I'm just a little bitch, so maybe not, but...
No, like, I could really use to long rest and get my spell.
I feel like if we leave, something else is gonna happen.
Well, then we'd be more prepared at least.
Okay, that's fair. Should we just head out then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can we finish? Well, if it's shuffling around now, we should probably just go. Gunnar, are you alright with that?
Oh, yeah, sorry, I was caught up. And you can see that he's opened the chest here, and he's, actually, I want you to roll a perception check, Hadley.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Wait,
no!
he opened something?
Yeah, he opened the chest at the foot of the bed.
Oh,
Did he tell us he was doing that?
No.
You just decided to I feel like you did this on purpose as a DM.
18.
You notice him putting something in his pocket from the chest.
No, shh, I don't say anything.
Okay. He's like, yeah, sure, let's go.
That's such a bad idea.
And then you see as he stands up and turns around, and you all look. Stairs are gone.
Fucking course they are!
Mayvice, you walk over, I'm assuming. Not an illusion.
Great! Sick! Alright, okay, it's fine.
Are there any windows?
There were.
No! Not anymore. Alright, bitch, let's do this!
You then hear a creaking as the door on the far side opens.
Oh god.
And you see
just
before
come
you
out. Like, at this point...
a blackened chamber with these pulses of red energy flowing down. Standing on the remnants of a pot within a magic circle is a tall, human-ish woman. Let me grab her mini.
Human-ish.
Fuck yes. It's
because you took something, and you let him take it.
Well, I had a plan, and I still
No, it's not that at all. You then see her stepping towards the doorway.
Fantastic.
I'm not gonna attack her.
Oh, hey, let me... You see before you, standing in the remnants of a pot within a magic circle, is a pale, gaunt woman whose skin has gone slightly blue, and she has black, rotting fingers. She has long, white hair that trails unstyled down to her waist, pure black eyes, and a sleeky, sylphed black dress that she appears to still be fastening around herself. On the front of his dress is a white symbol, the symbol of the Silence Group, a hand with 4 fingers raised, and an open eye in the middle. She radiates an aura of death with these waves of magic that flow off from her body. Well, don't just stand there gawking. Come zip me up. After all, you were so nice as to free me. I take it you wanted to help out. Isn't that right? As Bellaris, Marielle, and Mayvice are immediately aware that she casts Charm Person on Gunnar. And he just starts walking over to her to help zip her up.
He's gonna die.
Or he's gonna kill us.
Yeah, so she walks out of the room, turns her back on all of you as he begins to zip up this dress. Now, whose idea was it to come into my home? As she looks around at all of you. It was mine, ma'am. Well, thank you for coming and bringing such a lovely group. Being reborn really leaves me famished. And you watch as her face contorts and all of her teeth sharpen into jagged fangs. Her arms crack and elongate, and she radiates this aura of black death. In less than a second, she grabs onto Gunnar's neck, sends a pulse of red energy through his body, and snaps his neck, dropping him to the floor, shriveled and dead, his soul ripped from his flesh. She then looks at all of you. Her face and body return to a more normal set of proportions, and a smile creeps across her lips. A delightful appetizer. But now it's time for the main course. Let's roll
Jesus
initiative.
God damn it. I was just... We
What?
literally... Every time we meet somebody and we start to like them, they fucking die.
Yeah.
Polaris is shit in your pants. Oh my god.
I got a 12.
Not even a very good initiative roll.
Yeah, we're not doing well, boys.
7. She's
Roll
gonna
a
kill
14.
me.
It's me great.
We're all gonna
Okay.
die.
Mavice?
I said I rolled a 14.
14, alright.
If we
That's
survive
fine.
this, we might get to level up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hope.
Wow,
That's
I
the
am
goal.
fucking awful at rolling initiatives for bad guys, but I still roll better than
Thank
Bellaris.
God. Oh no. Can we reason with her? Is there any way to
Oh
reason
yeah,
with
no,
her?
you guys can talk with her.
Are you guys...
Okay,
are you
good.
charismatic? Because I'm not.
Yeah, she is.
Yes.
So the order,
I am.
the order is going to be Marielle, Mavice, Hadley, the Countess, and Bellaris.
Okay.
Do we want to fight, or should we
He's
just
dead.
hold our...
I'm cool
Oh.
with not fighting yet. We do
Yeah.
not have to fight yet.
Okay.
I am holding out hope that I won't die. So no. Which
Okay.
includes Mariel. Mariel doesn't get to go and fuck all of this up just because you're playing her as an NPC.
Oh no, I know. But that was totally in Gunnar. Gunnar was like,
No, that's fine.
yeah, he's
I'm
like
just saying,
he just
like,
kicked open a chest, found some money. It was literally just a coin purse, and you can, depending on what happens later. And also,
yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm just saying, like,
that wasn't what made all this happen. It was him walking up the stairs first, which was your
Yeah.
decision.
Yep.
Okay,
no,
so
that's fine.
yeah, so Marielle going first. She is just gonna drop her big nuke because she is a level 3 druid. She has access to second level druid spells like Moonbeam.
This is what I'm
Good.
saying, though, is I don't want us to attack.
Oh.
Don't make Mariel attack.
Oh, okay. So then you say don't fight. Marielle
Yes,
uses her action to hold Moonbeam, and then
that's fine.
and then takes a back seat because she's an NPC.
There we go.
Mavice,
Okay, yeah.
Mavice, what would you like to do?
Can I like use a spell and like say something? Like, can I like?
Yeah.
Could I use Charm Person and just ask her like what she's been doing like with these bodies?
You might not even
yeah.
have to use Charm Person to ask her that. You might.
Okay.
She might give you an honest answer if you just
Okay.
ask her.
Yeah.
How nice of you to ask. Lately, not a whole lot. I actually don't know how long it's been. I'm sorry, I've been gone for a bit of time. It seems as though someone managed to trap my home. That was, I really only just woke up. I don't really remember a whole lot. Last thing I remember, I think I was decapitated. That's really, really awful, isn't it? Glad thing I had a clone prepared. Well, the bodies downstairs were probably my food stores, and probably not many of them are left. I don't really seem to see any attendants around here. You didn't happen to run into anyone, did you?
No.
All right, well,
Just us.
It's a shame. Well, I guess it's time for the whole dealio. Are you going to make this easy, or like I feel like I'm really hungry. I hope there's nothing personal here.
I mean, like, we don't particularly want to die, so...
Shame.
Like, what are your options here?
Can we discuss a contract or something? Sorry,
like, really,
no.
I feel like
Sorry.
we
No,
should
I think I'm going to
we
just...
should be-
You're interesting. And you watch...
I feel like we should be the ones asking you if you're gonna make
so
this
in this pause, I'm going to say that a moment has passed, and she is going to use a legendary action. She's not taking a full turn, but she is doing that.
Okay.
You can see Bellaris, that she looks really closely at you, and you watch almost as if this, like, to everyone else, she doesn't move, but you watch Bellaris as if she rushes right up in front of your face, and you watch as she reaches down inside of your bag and pulls out what looks like a pocket watch that you did not have in there. How interesting. And she starts spinning and spinning and spinning the little dial on it. And you feel yourself ripped from this moment in time. You're going faster and faster and faster. And you slam down. You're slumped up against a wall. You feel tired. Sad. You look at your hands and they're wrinkled. At a puddle and your face is sagged and deteriorated. You're old. Forgotten. You didn't get rich. You aren't famous. You didn't find ultimate power. You're a nobody. With no time left. You look down at your hands again and you see a gun. You have only one choice left to make. You then hear her voice. You fear failure. But not just that. You fear being forgotten. Passed up. Letting your life go, and no one saves you from yourself. A child after my own heart. Everyone else watches as Bellaris just falls to her knees. You are currently You are currently charmed and incapacitated for 1 minute. You are experiencing your worst, and this is my inference, you are experiencing your worst fears playing out before you. You can repeat a saving throw at the end of each of your turns, ending the effect on a success. If you succeed, you're immune to this effect. She just kind of snaps herself into your mind, and then snaps back out for everyone else. Now, with that whole entire resistance out of the way, and you watch as Bellaris is just kind of staring at the ground. What do the rest of you have to say? Mayvice, you may now resume your turn.
Fuck her up. We're not talking anymore.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm gonna use... Shit.
Was that a good inference on Bellaris' worst fear, by the way?
Yeah.
The rest of you might get to see yours. We'll see.
I hope not.
It's my worst fear, too.
Oh, yay.
No, yeah, that's a bad one.
I'm gonna use a chromatic orb and throw it at her.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and you just watch as like she sees you casting the spell, and she's like, "Oh, I know this one. Come on, come on."
Oh no.
Oh, fuck.
That's scary.
Oh yeah. So it's an attack roll. You have a spell attack bonus of +6. Yes.
So D20.
Mm-hmm.
19.
19. That is a hit. What element are you choosing?
Ice. I'm gonna ice her out.
Cold. All right. She is resistant to cold, so the damage that you deal will be halved.
Have
Oh,
you
okay.
watched the
Can I
newest
change that?
season of Stranger Things, Maris?
No, I have.
Okay.
I'm only on season 3.
Okay, but you remember in season 2 how this is so meta, but I don't give a shit.
Oh yeah,
In
right.
season
He
2,
kills
how they
the-
have to use heat.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
I was just trying to switch it up because I used fire
Which is
last
fun,
time,
because
but I was
Vecna
No,
is
it's
the name
fine.
that
It's not a bad thing.
Vecna is the name they chose for the season 4 and probably 5 antagonist. He's a lich from D&D.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. All right. So, how much damage did you
Okay.
deal? It is 3d8 for level 1. Sorry. I realize that you don't have a whole lot of your stuff right now, so I kind of have to tell you a whole lot of this.
No, it's okay. 8. I don't know which one is it. Oh, is this it? Oh, this has a 9 on it, so that can't be a...
It looks like this one.
Yeah, it's a diamond. That's the shape of it. A lot of people call it.
Oh! Is it this?
Yes, that is a d8.
Yes.
Yeah, so roulette 3 times, add it up, and I'll half it for you.
13.
13, that is half to 6. As this ball of ice slams into her chest, she's like, oh, I've forgotten what it's like to live. When you've been locked in a pot for I don't even know how long. One tends to forget. Oh, if only the Herald was here, he'd be having so much fun. But oh yes. I can't quite read you very well, but you, little girl, you'll be the Herald's match. I'm not sure how long it's been, but he needs a new plaything.
No! We don't need a second villain.
It's
Oh,
fine.
good lord.
It's fine.
Is there anything else you wish to do on your turn, Maywise?
No.
Alright. I'm not gonna do that yet. So it is, Enya. What would you like to do on your turn?
Alright. I'm gonna shoot the fuck out of her.
Alright.
Real fast. Oh, that's good. I was not expecting that. 17.
17, I believe. Yes, is her armor class.
Oh shit. Fuck yeah. Okay. I rolled 2 6s.
Nice!
Shit. I'm
Holy
so
shit.
excited.
Alright.
This rolling never goes this well for me.
Okay.
Ever. So this
So
is
that's
great. And
12
for
damage.
my
Oh, wait, I just realized.
Yeah,
So you roll a hit, you roll damage. Is there anything else you wish to do on your turn?
yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon
Gotcha.
and have my giant green
Alright, sorry about that.
23 to hit.
Yes, 23 does hit.
Yeah. Oh, that was cocked. Damn it. 10 points of damage
points.
with my spiritual weapon.
Alright.
Bonker right in the fucking head.
Yeah, she gets slammed by this. Oh. If there ever was one, yours is a mind worthy to battle the Iris. Look at this. And she's like, looking around at the several things that you've done at once. But I think I'm going to really test you now. And you watch, Hadley, can you please give me a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
I'm assuming that your turn is over, unless you wanted to move.
Yeah, that's literally all I can do. A 17.
Unfortunately not enough. You watch
Oh,
as
shit.
she snaps her fingers, and in a plume of red smoke, you vanish and reappear on Midroth. You're laying on the ground. Your whole body hurts. Your face feels numb. You begin to pick yourself up, but you feel like you're being held down. you hear a voice ring out from behind your head, and the breath warm on the back of your neck. "Why aren't you dead?" it says. You know the voice. How could you not? It's him. It's always been him. And you, somewhere deep down, you knew it. In front of you, you see his brother. His face peers down into your view. His dark eyes stare right through you with intense malice. It's because she still had hope. That's gone now, right? You know what to do now, sweetie. Stop fighting. It's over. You then hear her voice. The Countess's. You fear that you were right. That your death was your husband's choice. That your love was never real. How sad. As to everyone else, Enya joins Bellaris in kneeling on the ground. Charmed and incapacitated until the end of her next turn, at least.
Really bad.
Did I get that one right, too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
This is bad.
It is then the Countess's turn. She simply just starts walking. Like 5,
Ooh,
10, 15, 20.
get her away.
I hope people realize this isn't really a fight. This is more of trials. I'm not sure how long it's been, but I'm expecting there's not much of us left. Maybe one day you'll see that, our ideals are not far different from your own. And then you watch as she looks at... Yeah, no, she's just gonna... she continues her movement. She, with one footstep, slams herself forward and grabs Bellaris by the neck and, is going to perform a paralyzing touch, which will inflict her separate from her charm, so that if she wakes up, Bellaris will be stuck still. I have to hit, and then you also have to fail a saving throw. Okay, advantage. Okay. Bellaris, you take, amazing, a single point of cold damage. 1.
Oh.
And then I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Hey, Kieran.
Yes.
In advance for a thing that I think I want to do. If I give myself guidance, can I raise a DC for a spell I want to cast, or is that not how that works?
That's not how that works. But I think
Okay,
that's
I didn't
interesting,
know.
and I like that. That's
Okay.
something that we should talk about maybe Hadley creating a
In
spell.
the future.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. What is your con
I'm
save?
going to write it down.
Yeah. What is your con save, Bellaris?
A 5.
Oh. Okay. You're also paralyzed for a minute.
Yep.
That you can reroll at the end of each of your turns as well. So you at the end of each of your turns, you're making a wisdom save and a con save.
Oh, okay.
So that is the, she then looks at all of you. Well, I guess let the trials begin. And Bellaris, it is your turn. At the end of your turn, please make both saves. A wisdom and a constitution. I mean, you could blow both these out of the water and then just be good to go. Because then you're immune to both effects for the rest of the combat.
Okay. I would like to use my blood curse.
You cannot do that. You don't have actions.
Oh, okay.
You just need to,
I
at the
didn't
end,
know.
we skip directly to the end of your turn. A wisdom save.
Nat 1.
Okay, and a con save.
7.
Great.
I'm stuck.
Okay. Up to the top with Marielle, who right before her turn goes, because she held it, she's just going to drop a moonbeam on the Countess, and then she's going to do her
Okay.
turn. I know she should have just done it, but I forgot about it until now, so we're doing it now.
No, I'm saying I should have just let her do it.
Oh yeah, maybe. This is still too big. Is there a 5-foot radius? There is. That's still too big.
It's fine.
That's basically right. Alright. She's going to roll a con save. That is a failure. She's going to legendary... No, she's not. She's fine. That's the wrong dice. Oh my goodness. Yes. 17 points of radiant damage. And then Marielle's going to take her turn as she's going to use her 2-weapon fighting with her scimitars and make 2 attacks. Miss. Miss. Amazing.
Great. This is going great.
Yeah. I mean, the moonbeam worked.
Yeah.
And then at the end of Marielle's turn, the Countess looks over, bathed in this brilliant silvery light. You also interest me.
Fucking.
And then she's going to, because she's had her turn, she gets her legendary actions back, force Marielle to attempt to make a wisdom save, to which she also fails. And I'm going to give you the insights on this, because I'm not going to say this for no one. You then watch as with a snap of her fingers, Marielle is, to her, consumed in a plume of red smoke, and she is back on Thalia. She looks around, and she knows the day, the time, the color of leaves and temperature of the air. It's the day that they came and burned it all down. She reaches out to a nearby tree to steady herself and feels something warm begin to meet her hand. She looks back and the tree is on fire. She tries to blot it out, but it's only getting worse. In her frustration, she notices her skin's growing darker, the tree is growing shorter, and her body is changing. You begin to hear screams as from behind her, the skies turn red, and she becomes the death of her own home. In fear of her, the people begin to try and fight back, but she runs home, trying to stop this, to save them. But it's too late. The more she tries to fight it, the more damage she does, and further, she descends into her darker side, until she is left cradling the scorched bodies of her family in the rubble, the deaths of an entire camp. All her fault. You then hear the Countess say, "You fear losing control to nature, to life. You fear becoming that which killed all you love and losing control to your darker side. You fear that the other elves were right, that you're just a monster that needs to be eradicated. Why is that such a bad thing?" And then we cut back. Mayvice. You are the only member of your party not currently charmed. You are locking eyes with the Countess.
Bring out the big guns, Maris.
Okay, magic missile.
Okay.
I feel like that's my most powerful one.
Are you going to do it at first or second level?
Is second level more damage?
Yes, it is 4d4 plus 4.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Alright, so you watch as the Countess just stands there, bathing in the golden light of the moonbeam. By the way, that blew a hole in the roof.
Sick. There's just wood everywhere.
Yeah, there's like wood splinters there. The ground is slowly burning as it's threatening to go through another floor.
Mm-hmm. Well, if we could get her to fall through the ground, that would be fantastic. Well, she's a ghost or something.
So, Mayvice, as you unleash your hand, you know, the palm slightly separates, revealing almost like this arc reactor thing. As you hold it up, oh, that was interesting. How much damage do you deal?
So I rolled 4d4.
And then add
came out
4.
to 10. Oh, 14.
14, alright. As you see these blasts of magical energy, I'm assuming you want to look like blue flame of sorts? Yeah. As these slam into her body, you see that they slightly tear at her dress. What a shame. It's not as though I don't have dozens more. What else do you wish to do on your turn, Mayvice?
I don't know. Could I do another spell?
If you had a cantrip that was a bonus action, you could.
Okay.
But because you have used your action and your spell slot for the turn, or spell points for the turn, not really.
Okay. No, I don't think I have anything.
It seems as though we have matches for everyone, but there's... And you watch as she completely ignores you. She looks down at Bellaris, paralyzed, charmed. And then Bellaris, you feel her voice enter your mind again. How unique. You're a girl after my own heart, you know. And you feel her presence appear, sitting before you in the chamber. You're so tired. It's in your hands. You're just waiting for the moment that feels right. She grabs your hands and looks you deep in the eyes. I think you and I are going to get along quite well. And she phases out. Now you. And she waves her hand. Mavice, I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
You can do it.
Really
You can do it.
Come on. You've
can
been
do it.
rolling
What
so
is it?
good.
I want to get to read this, but I'm not going to lie about the DC.
Oh, is that a?
It is a D-
6 or?
It is a D20. And your bonus, because you're a wizard, is +3.
Okay, 14.
Fuck.
Now that everyone has failed, the DC was 18, and I made it so high because it just shuts you down. It doesn't do any damage, and I get to read a cool thing that I wrote. And spoiler alert, she's not trying to kill you quite yet. She really wants to see what you're all about first. She immediately, as soon as she charmed Gunner, he's nothing. You all, on the other hand. So, Mavice, you watch as, with a snap of her fingers, after you've unleashed this horrific torrent, she's still not even bothered. You vanish in a similar plume of red smoke, and you're back on Odiri. You're in a market square. You know the place. There's the noodle shop, and you raise your hand to begin to orient yourself, to point in the direction of Jim's, but you don't see your arm when you look down. You see a robotic facade, a gray steel cybernetic arm with only 3 fingers raised up in place of your hand. You then notice the people around you, staring, pointing. You rush over to a nearby alley, find a broken mirror, and your worst fears are laid out before you. Looking back is your face, but only half of it, and your body is in a similar state. Your skin has begun to peel off, revealing a robotic endoskeleton, a fact that as soon as it sets in, the first brick is thrown. You feel it bump you, but you don't feel pain. You don't feel anything anymore. You look to your side, and you can see a small crowd gathering in the entrance to the alleyway. You run and run, crouching behind a dumpster, trying to cry, to feel. Is this it? Was your life ever real? You then hear her voice. You fear persecution. You fear not belonging. You fear that your whole life was a lie. Not even really alive. Darling, that's not something to be afraid of. That's power. And now that all of you have been charmed and dropped to your knees, she steps out of this. The incapacitated status drops the moonbeam. All of you, she snaps her fingers and you wake up. Silence always needed opposition, yes. And then, as you're all coming to, but we also need allies. I take it that, seeing as how no one ever came for me, for any of us, we are all that's left. The Council, the Iris, the Herald, and me, the Countess. The 4 heads are all that remains. And as such now I offer something to you. Not to be accepted now. Perhaps once I've freed the others and we start to make our point known. The Silence Group needs allies. We need people like you. Those whose fears can be erased with the snap of a finger. Of finishing the job. Of fixing the galaxy. It's time for the big leagues again. I bid you farewell. I'll see you again on Odiri.
Wait,
And she winks, and you watch as She slams her foot down, and the weakened floorboards crash down. Ta-ta! And she goes to jump down and fall to the second floor. What do you do?
I want to tell everyone to wait. I want to be the only one to go after her, just for a minute. There's a reason why.
That is...
No, just trust me. There's a reason.
So,
Kieran, check your phone.
Oh, sure, yeah. Alright, we're gonna take
It's
2
game
seconds.
related.
Okay. So, you immediately say, wait, I want to do something. And then you rush down the stairs. You find her as she's brushing herself off, starting to walk back towards the staircase. Oh, back so soon.
I drop like all my weapons, and I don't know if there's a way for Momo and Maris to go because I don't want everyone else to know about this
They can
yet.
mute and deafen themselves on Discord.
Yeah, I'll definitely...
Okay, yeah.
Alright.
No cheating. Maris, can you still hear us?
Yeah.
Oh, mute
Okay,
and go on
just mute.
Discord and hit the mute and deafen button. So you can mute yourself, but there's also a little headphone icon in the bottom left. Click on that deafen setting.
Her and I might
Yep,
not
she's
have
good.
that.
No, she's good.
Oh, there. Okay, cool. Okay. I drop all my weapons and say, wait, please don't hurt me. What does she do?
She just sort of casually says, "All right," and she's walking towards you slowly.
That's fine.
Quid pro quo.
Okay.
We talk. You know where my book is, don't you?
Do I?
Yeah, you left it outside.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
You give
Yeah,
that
I do
information
know
to
where
me
your book is.
after this conversation. I trust you.
Okay.
And she is very, very slowly walking towards you. Very slowly.
I say I have interest in the power that you have.
I thought I said something interesting in you. How marvelous. Now, what did you want to ask?
Well, do I have to be like you? Like, to do it?
I'm
I
not
don't
going
want-
to take offense to that, and instead I'm going to ask you to rephrase your question.
I want to continue on in this group. I don't want my life to change. I just want more power. Because I've never had any, so...
I mean, from what I've said above, if you've not heard much of us, I am the only lich in the group. To answer your non-question. It's just me. And so, of course, you can find your way with people. And she gets right up next to you. All that matters is that you're never forgetting who you really are. We all have interesting events happen to us in our lives. I still remember myself.
How did you become this?
Well, seeing as how my door's still open upstairs, you can figure that out yourself. I'm not going to give you all of the answers, but I will say, you have to be willing to let go, darling. You have to be willing to let it all go.
Am I gonna die if I go look at your shit?
No, but you will die if you follow the plan.
What plan?
The plan for this! And she holds her arms up. Isn't that what you want? Eternal life can only be found through abandoning life. Say, we can't all be as lucky as others. Sometimes we have to fight our own way to freedom.
Okay.
I'm off to go, and you can see. By the way, she's barefoot. She's just wearing a dress. She's like walking upstairs.
Yeah.
I'm off to go free the others. You can follow if you want. I don't know. I'll see you again. Bye bye.
Okay. I'll go back up the stairs, and somehow we can tell them they can.
I text them. Hi. You good?
Hi.
You back? Both
Yeah.
of
Yes.
Yep.
you? Okay. Cool.
You can go watch it when he posts it, or go watch it back. I don't care. I just didn't necessarily want like
It could
it to
depend.
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Bellaris, do you come back
I go
upstairs?
back up.
Yeah. Okay. She comes back
Yeah,
up.
and I want to go and look.
What do you say to them as they come back up when you say that you were going to go back after her? Or
I'm gonna say, oh God. I dropped my keys. Anyway.
zone
Zone of truth.
Like anything I would have said
No.
would have.
I'm
Yeah, are
messaging,
you
I'm
gonna
messaging
zone
you
of
something
truth?
private, Sophia.
Okay.
I'm not gonna zone of truth you unless you make me. We got bigger fish to fry than that. But if you're gonna go off and hang out with some bitch who just made us all literally drop in like one and then showed us all really awful, terrible shit, I'm not gonna like you so much anymore. Just so you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah.
don't like
Yeah.
it.
I'm waiting to see.
Yeah,
what
I know.
Jen says
I know.
to me.
I'm just trying to
I have a
format
feeling-
this in the
No,
way
you're
that...
fine. I just I have a feeling it pertains to this conversation we're trying to have. So.
I've been sitting all hunched over and my back. Goddamn. Ugh.
So what have you been up to, Morgan?
You know, just chilling.
We haven't
I've been
talked.
working. I know. I'm working. I'm working in a little ceramic studio, which is super fun.
Oh.
Yeah. Me and Gracie, a shameless plug if anybody's watching this, around October, Gracie, Lloyd, and I are launching our production company called Velvet Crypt Productions. Oh yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That is
we're really
cool.
excited about it. We're working on some podcasts and stuff right now, so
Nice.
that'll be
That's awesome.
a thing to put in updates for this
Mhm.
soon, hopefully.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Sick.
super great.
Mhm.
Anyway,
Okay, I've heard back from him.
God spoke to you. Good. Let's
Yeah.
spill.
God of gods, please.
Oh, sorry, my
I
bad.
just had a question for her. She didn't hurt me. I mean,
Belle,
yeah.
come on. We just had this whole tender moment last episode where we talked about being friends, and you're gonna bold-faced lie to me?
You
Well,
say
it's
as your
not a
spiritual
lie,
weapon
I-
bobs back to you.
Mm-hmm.
Gigantic
I did
hammer.
indeed
It's a
ask
giant
her a
hammer, like,
question.
sloshing.
I did indeed ask her a question. That's not a
Did you?
lie.
Tell us what the question was.
Well,
Alright, fuck it. I'm gonna go over to Gunner and pick up his guns.
Okay. Yeah, so you
They're
get...
mine
What?
now.
oh, I thought you were gonna like aim them at me.
I mean...
Me too.
You get
No,
two
I just want his guns.
revolvers and a ballistic sniper rifle.
Fuck yes.
So you have access to the thing that has the information for all that. But yeah,
You
the
said 2 revolvers and a what?
and a ballistic sniper rifle. And you have shot. So 7. So we should have 6 minus 7 is 5 plus 2. You have 19 shots for the revolvers, 19 bullets.
Okay.
And you have 4 shots for the sniper rifle.
Okay.
4 rounds.
I would tell Dr. Hadley, I'm not gonna like go rogue and kill all of you or anything. Like I will tell you when I'm ready.
Listen,
I won't.
I'm not gonna point any fingers. I'm not saying any of the supernatural beings that I'm in touch with are necessarily the most savory creatures either. But I know that I have at least a little bit of control over what I'm dealing with. You, I'm just saying to tread carefully because it's not like that's a god or anything. It's a person who just wants power. So, watch your back. And also, the silence isn't something to fuck with. From what we can tell.
Oh, well, I'm not interested in that. Like,
Well, yeah, but I mean, that's who she's affiliated with.
well, yeah.
She's part of the Iris.
Yeah, I'm
From
just
what I
saying,
heard.
like that's not what that was about. I'm not like trying to join that group or anything of that echelon. I don't know.
Alright.
I do, however, want to go into her room there that she came out of.
Okay.
Okay. And so, I think we're actually going to leave it there because it's actually pretty close to 6. Unless you guys want to do one quick investigation check of this whole place, and I can sort of start to read out the loot to you.
Let's
Yes.
do the investigation check because I will forget.
Do all of us do it, or
Yes, I would allow all 3 of you to roll an investigation check. You will be searching this room, and if you want to, her proper study on the other side of that wall.
Okay. Yes.
Okay,
So,
I rolled a
same-
13 for the general room.
Okay, the 13 for the big room. You find. Oh, I mean, also,
Well,
if
let other
you
people
went
go.
over Gunner's body, that thing that he took out of that trunk was 150 gold pieces in that pouch.
Oh, that's
Holy
mine. I am
shit.
not telling anybody else about that.
You also find 12 very fancy dresses of various colors. They're sets of fine clothes. And another 750. So you find a bag of 150 gold. You find 12 very fine dresses, and you find in this room, thief's eye estimate, about 750 gold's worth of jewelry. That is,
Okay, that can be like party fun.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then on
I'm
the other
fine
side
with
of this
that.
wall, what else are people rolling to find? Investigate.
I
Okay.
rolled a 18 for the study.
Okay.
I rolled a 10.
Oh,
Okay.
8. I got an 18.
18. Okay. So you guys have written down what I told you in the other room, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now for this room, you find, and I'll go more specifics. You find 6 spell scrolls. They are for the spells, and then tell me when you're ready.
Okay.
You find a spell
Go
scroll
ahead.
for blur, counterspell, identify, levitate, magic missile, and ray of enfeeblement. Now, we can get more over how scrolls work next time. You find 3 potions of healing.
Mm.
A pearl worth 100 gold. A diamond worth 250 gold. a bottle of ruby dust worth 250 gold.
One
And
sec.
so all of these things are found about on these bookshelves and on a table, and
How
then
much was
on
the
an
ruby dust worth?
250. And the second to last thing you find is that on a broken old armchair next to that circle is a book opened on the seat. And then on the table next to it is a strange symbol. The book is called A Titan's Fall, and it's some sort of fantasy novel about a group of adventurers fighting some sort of mountain-sized fire demon or something. Children's stuff. It's weird that it's here. And then the last item found in this room, other than... So obviously the symbol on the table is something that I will make sure that you guys know. It's a magic symbol of some sort. We'll get to that next time. The last thing is a journal that Bellaris finds specifically. It has, ready for this, a partially flesh-covered skull drawn on the cover, almost got you there, with one eyeball peering out that almost looks like it follows you around, Bellaris. This is peculiar and doesn't match the other it doesn't match the journals in the room. It doesn't match the published books in the room. This is something special and something that you can get into more next time. And now with the loot done, we've done a walk around of the room. There's a couple of things that I will make sure to put in the recap at the very end next time. Are there any other questions anyone had? Because we are getting pretty close to 6 p.m. here.
I wanted to use the pentagram circle to pray in.
Pray. Interesting. Okay. To whom?
To Fierna.
Ah. Okay. Do you offer anything, or do you simply pray?
Hang on. Let me look at what I have. Okay, hang on. I'm trying to find something that it's worth something to me, but at the same time I'm okay with giving it to her.
Just give her some of the jewels that we just
Are you
found.
fine with that?
Well, you're doing something, so go for it. I'm not
Okay.
super chill with you praying in a pentagram in the first place, but I think you're gonna do it anyway.
Well, I mean, it just is kind of related to her, so I figure it'd be a strong
for it,
connection.
This will be entertaining. I'm gonna lean up against a bookshelf and wait to see what happens.
I want to clear whatever debris away from the circle, obviously, and make sure all the lines.
So we are pressed for time. I'm gonna want a lot of this to happen next time, but I'm gonna say, vaguely, this is a clone jar. This is not where her phylactery is stored, the liches. This was an alternate waking up point. It seems like she had contingencies.
Okay, no, this was just... I just want to utilize the fact that there's a nice pentagram.
Yeah, you clear that.
That's it.
And then you sit down, and what do you offer? And this is where we're going to end things.
Do I know of any jewels that she is particular to?
I'd say she likes rubies. Funny enough.
Yeah. Okay. I'll offer her maybe a ruby worth, I don't know, 10 to 15 gold.
Okay. So you pluck it out, a tiny little ruby, like a larger piece from the dust, and you sit down and you hold this up, and you begin to pray. What do you say specifically?
I say, I want your guidance, and I look to you, and I want to worship you, basically, and I want more guidance in my life.
And that's where we're going to leave. Until next
Oh.
time.
No.
As you offer this up and reveal to everyone that not only are you talking with liches, worshipping in pentagrams, you also want to find guidance through Fierna, one of the 2 rulers of, I believe, the 6th layer of hell. Maybe it's the 4th. We'll find out when I check my notes. Thank you all for joining us, everyone. That was a game. One that I had a lot of fun with. I don't know about you guys. That was really good.
Pages and notes, son.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So thank you very much for joining us. We hope you had a great time. We know that we did. We will see you next week, hopefully. Maybe with the whole group, hopefully.
Yay.
So yeah.
Some new players.
Yes, potentially some new players. We'll see about that. We might keep it a surprise until the moment happens, but we'll figure it out.
Also, check on the social media this week. The first of the character spotlights is going to be going up soon. So.
Ooh, yes. We'll be sure to get those links going. I know I've been posting them in YouTube videos, but we'll be sure to get them out there more. So yeah, guys. See you later. Bye.
Bye.